Salute everybody. Welcome to Switching Lanes with Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Whew. I just ended the live. I'm starting a new one to get to this, but I had to talk about those plane crashes. So if you didn't check my live out 30 minutes ago, please go check that live out and ask the president questions. Let him know we need answers to what's going on in the air. What's going on with these planes? We can't even travel safely. So yeah. Hey Miss B, happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday, love. Hope you had a blessed Thursday. Please don't forget to hit that like button as you come in or pass by. Turn on your notification bell and please share the live out. YouTube is giving us an incentive of making money on our channels for those who's not monetized. As of now, I am not fully monetized yet. So they do provide us with super stickers and super chats and memberships, but I'm fully not monetized. So if you don't mind helping me reach my YouTube goal of 10, it's just $2 or more to the channel, but it helps. And please say hello to your neighbor as you come in and thank you in advance. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, scholarship, and research. We was about to get deep over there, y'all. We was going to get deep over there about this president, okay? Hey, Allison, again, love. My sister Jamie, Shank Rock, salute. Mike Martin, number 6, okay? Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. Hey, Colton. Hey. Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to each and every one of y'all. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, sis. Happy Thursday to you. I hope everybody's had a blessed Thursday that wasn't in the live earlier. I hope you guys had a blessed Thursday. We are almost to Friday. The weekends are coming so fast. I didn't even know what today was. I was telling Allison, I was like, happy Thursday. She was like, happy Wednesday. I was like, girl, my bad. You know what I'm saying? She was just checking on me and seeing how I was and stuff like that. She was like, I was looking at this case last night. This is crack. Miss B just like, hey, Tannis. Hey, love. Tannis, you did. Thank you for the super chat last week. Tannis, y'all, I wasn't even live. I was just in there setting up my live, dropping links and stuff like that. And Tannis just so happened to drop down and she was like, hey, Miss Parker, I really appreciate your voice. Thank you so much. And she dropped a super stick. And I was like, Tannis, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like the live wasn't even until the next day, but she did that. Tannis, thank you so much. It meant everything to me and to everybody that donates and pours love into my channel. Thank you so much from Blender Hill and Shank Rock, everybody, all of y'all. It means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. And happy Thursday to you, Tannis. I really appreciate you. I do. And it just like I said, it's incentive until I get monetized. That's why I'm working so hard. You know what I'm saying? She said I'm here to support always. Thank you, Tannis. Thank you. What we gonna do up in Detroit, y'all? I just, I stay with my peoples. And sis, we back. Yeah, we back. My sis flight. We talking about Nazaria Harris. Can't shake my baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey Montrese, salute. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. And I hope you had a blessed Thursday. But I can't shake Nazaria. And just as soon as we can't shake Nazaria, boom, the girl sleeps in her van with her kids and loses 2 of her kids. And then we get her baby father on here saying the most. We got him saying the most. I might find a clip for y'all so y'all can hear. This is the Memphis guys. We seen what the mothers are going through and doing up in Michigan. Let me take it off of Memphis. My bad, Memphis. Michigan. And then she's on live, y'all. She's twerking. She twerking, but let me get y'all thoughts on that. Let me get y'all thoughts on the twerking, y'all, cause I couldn't say nothing bad about them taking a picture of her twerking on Facebook. She was at a party, cause I was like, she just lost her kids, and if I'm a sister, but my thing was, this was my thing, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on it. This was my thoughts on the twerking. Where was these people at when you was sleeping in the van with your kids? She said, I'm side out Michigan right now as far as kids are concerned. Absolutely. Tennis, absolutely. And don't forget, you guys, please help me try to reach my YouTube goal of 10. And I don't have to reach the whole 10, but just supporting the channel and keeping me in the flow and in the algorithm. Let me play this. Y'all, she was twerking. She was twerking. And I didn't mind it at first because I was overlooking the fact, and Miss B is a content creator as well. Shank Rock, if you can drop Miss B's link for me, if you don't mind. And if you are a content creator, Phoenix, hey Snoopy, happy Thursday. Blessings to you. Blessing. Miss Parker, stop that immediately. That finance officer, you okay? Do you understand the fuck that? The praise and blessing to you and the family. I love it, Snoopy. I love it. Hey, Latasha Phillips, welcome, love. Welcome. I appreciate you just passing through. And happy Thursday to you, love. That's my girl from the beefing sector. And so is Bird, you guys, and Nubiology. They're from a whole nother sector. So for the people that's coming in, I'm with the Mo3 sector, but they're from the beefing sector. But when you can just collab with people, and it ain't even about where you from. And that goes with skin color and all of that. It don't matter where you from, you know what I'm saying? As long as you just good people and you can collab and come over here, laugh, you know what I'm saying, have a good time, and or just dialogue with different walks of life. It's crazy. She said everyone agrees differently, but these mothers have to do better. Miss B, say it again. But this is my thought, Miss B. This is my thoughts. She said something is wrong in Michigan. Come on, Allison. Let me get to my thoughts, Allison, because you on point. You and Miss B's on point. Now, hey, Miss Sharon, happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Welcome. She said, yes, ma'am. That's my girl. That's my girl. And Latasha, I don't think you know my name's Latasha. I always meant to tell you that, but mine is Lato. But my name is definitely Latasha. I'm from the Compton sector. Girl, and he is. And he is. So do y'all think, and y'all tell me y'all thoughts on this. She's out to party, and I believe Miss B. Hey, Royalty Abuki. That's my girl. Are you okay? Look. Marty come down, not all Michigan. Yeah, we not saying that, Marty. You's a good mother. We not saying all mothers are bad in Michigan, and I'm not saying that at all. I would never say that. But I mean, it's just the point of her partying. But I do gotta say this. That's how it was when I was addicted and shit. You know, when you addicted and you partying and shit or whatever. But Sloop Marty, happy Thursday to you. My girl Bird back up in here. I didn't know they had a Compton sector. I'm in Cali. She made that up, Tennis girl, but she is from Compton. She is from Compton. She said, "Don't tell everybody your day, sis." Girl, I've been knowing. Look, did she call me? She been calling me my name since I started, because I used to start with my name, Top Flight. So a royalty right here. Are you okay? She's the only one. Her and Mafia Mac. When I see them and I speak to them in the chat, they'll say, "Hey, Latasha," you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she said, "That's what's up, Miss Parker." Yeah, yeah. Girl, we all got skeletons and shit. Hell, I ain't never said I was perfect on her, sis. You heard me? She said they gave her $250 million bond. Yeah, Marty, I'm about to play it and see, because I ain't get to see, but 250 million. But y'all, the shit that they said about these babies is horrific. But she said my gullible ass. Oh shit. Yeah, y'all say hello to your neighbor. Yes, she said, I definitely call you Latasha. Yes, and thank you for covering royalty. I hope you had a blessed Thursday. Hi, Rissa and Real Vibe. Happy Thursday. My family's up in here. Salute to Real Vibe. My bruh, salute. My sis Arissa. Man, y'all put some pray hands for my sis Arissa, please. That's my girl. That's my Saturday morning show girl. She pleaded not guilty. I know you lying. She said, how did she get a bond? But this is the father of the girl that left her kids before we get into this one. Because, girl, baby, you can't make it up. Marty, I ain't talking about you, but you can't make this up with these people. Let's get into it real quick, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Thank y'all for the prayers. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And y'all my riders, and you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate my riders riding with me and stuff like that. And prayers for Snoopy. His blood pressure was messing with him so bad, his left side. was bothering him and everything. And we know that blood pressure will throw you off. So prayers to Snoopy as well. Her defense asked for bail. I'm sick of their defense up her too. Michigan. I am sick of y'all defense. Stop it. We are sick of it. And not just the mother, the father was off as well. What? Hey, Angie Boo. Hey. And Miss Sharon, happy Thursday to you. Angie, happy Thursday to you. Thank you, sis. I love you, Jamie. Thank you. She said, I would like to know why she is in the casino parking lot. Absolutely, Michelle. We're going to get to that. We're gonna get to that. Hey, Tam. Happy Thursday to you. The judge couldn't deny her bond, but they made it so high that she knew she couldn't make it. It makes sense, Marty. But this is what now let's get to this mother in Michigan, okay? Let's get to this mother in Michigan. And Shank, if you can drop links, if you can drop Miss B's link, and Real Vibe, drop your link if you don't know how. Just ask Shank Rock, you know what I'm saying? Shank, if you don't mind, just dropping her links. Burberry, you drop your link, please. All moderators that has channels Phoenix, drop your links, please. Drop your links. She said, thank God I'm back to 85% good. Yeah, you got to pay $250 million and 10%. That's what is that? Ain't that still 2.5 million? 10%. Some things they shouldn't get bonds for. I'm gonna be honest. This kind of stuff, these kind of shenanigans, I don't think they should. She said, "Oh no, 10%." You're welcome. We love you, sis. We love you. But let's play and listen what he had to say up in Michigan.
Curry Sr. wiped away tears while talking with me about his children, Darnell Jr. and Amelia, and the distressing phone call he says he took from their mother, Tatiana Williams, on Monday.
I went to the gym. As soon as I got on the treadmill, she called saying, can I make it to the hospital right now? They got I was hoping it was a sick joke, but it wasn't.
According to Detroit police, 9-year-old Darnell Jr. and 2-year-old Amelia died while sleeping in a vehicle at the Hollywood Casino at Greektown parking garage. Investigators say the cause appears to be hypothermia, a tragedy stemming from homelessness.
I tried. I asked for help. I asked everybody, even people out of state. But
I'm talking about the other one,
I tried to keep hotels. I tried to pay people to stay there. It wasn't working for me. You know, people just didn't like too many kids at their house.
I spoke with the children's mother Tuesday evening. She told me she's been living in her vehicle for 3 months, along with her 4 kids, her mother, and 2 teenage siblings. She says she reached out to Curry, who's the father of 3 of her children.
I asked him, I said, can you get your kids for me? I said, I need help. You know I'm homeless. I kept a room this long. I couldn't keep it no more.
They were homeless. Had Tatiana ever reached out asking to...
No, she did not. Lord, she said, can I get them? Can I get them? Just to get them, and can I get them? Because you're homeless, there's 2 different things.
She said she had been homeless for 3 months.
See, that's what I saw, about 3 months, but she ain't never said nothing to me. Nothing. So all them other side stories, they can cut all that. No, she did not.
Curry, who lives in Novi, says Williams never specified why she wanted to drop their kids off to him.
She just asked, can I get them for a couple of days? But I told her I'm working and all that, and I'm out here. We're not close to each other, so I couldn't. But she knows all my family is right around the corner from her.
Did she reach out to any of your family?
No, she did not. And she knows she could have. Like we always used to do.
He says the last time he held his children was a month or 2 ago, and that they...
Wait a minute, y'all. Before we get to the other beach, because I ain't got no respect for none of them. Before we get to the other beach, he said, I'm ready to answer y'all comments. He said, she didn't say she was homeless. She just said, can I get the kids for a while? Okay, fool, they your kids. But she know I got family around the corner and stuff. I work. I got stuff to do. What? All that sob. What? Then I'm going to say this about the mother, what I was going to say, and I'm going to read these comments. What I was going to say was, to her as a mother, and I'm really being honest with you. And I'm just saying this, and I hope one day you come by one of these lives and you hear some real shit. You said that them people didn't want you with all them kids in their house. You don't want me. Mine's is a package. We are one. It ain't Tasha and her 5 kids. It's me and my kids. It ain't no counting them. If I'm homeless, they're homeless. It's us or none of us. You feel what I'm saying? But they can come now. They want to throw a party and you all warm and shit. No, you shaking ass and shit. Now, what? When my kids could have been here on this earth if y'all would have opened our. So now we're not shaking ass together. When my kids just died. Then if I could see her shaking ass by herself, but I don't want to party with nobody because then nobody helped me. When I was crying out, she said she was crying out. So you was crying out, then wasn't nobody there, correct? So now that I lost 2 kids and y'all feel like, what, I'm about to hit a lick or something? Now doors is open, coats is being given out. What's really happening? What's going on? Because I need people real like that around me. I don't want nobody. Nah. Like I said, I witnessed. I've been there. She said the judge was pissed. She can't have any contact with the minor kids, including her own. I agree. Some things can't get no bond. No, Marty, I was just wanting to talk about her, and I just had to play that part about what's happening up there in Michigan. This story has too many hoes. Fake cries is diabolical. Yes. Yeah, and that's what I was getting to, y'all. I was trying to get y'all comments read because I don't want to miss any and stuff. Yeah, this is about justice and it's about these kids. Not that they said the kids couldn't walk because their toenails was so long. How he didn't know his children was home. You ain't even got to fact royalty that he said, I got stuff to do. I work and I got stuff to do. What? But I got family up and down the street. She know that. What? I ain't lay down with your family. So you get to work. You got on a winter coat. Your kids died. Didn't even have on. Didn't have a winter coat or socks or anything. They was in onesies and shit. In a cold car. Thank you, Phoenix. Kid's funeral was today. Okay, Marty, make it seem like it was a present day. He lives in Canton, which is 25 minutes from Detroit. Look, Marty making sure she giving up the bad justice. Like, don't work there where I'm from. Let's get it right. He was at the gym while his kids was freezing. I don't want her tennis. That's what I said as soon as I played it. I was in her like, but I played it for my people. And what did he just say? I don't want to hear all that sob story. Your kids is dead. What you mean? And I'm not saying she wasn't grieving, y'all, because she didn't look happy. She tried, but you could see the sadness in her face. I know grief. You could see it. It was still darkness in her. It was. Wait, so I'm not tripping, Angie? No, Shank, I'll stick with my oodles and noodles. Shank, we don't want them damn hot dogs. Hey, Cardi K. He's a sorry piece of... Yeah, Cardi K is a sorry piece of shit. Now, let's get to this trifling bitch. Are you okay? It infuriates me, man. Marty, I'm just asking, and I told Miss Andy too. I don't know if it's the water, if it's something in that water up there that's getting to them. I don't know, but it's a lot going on up there. It is. These young girls don't know nothing besides partying, in my opinion. It was sad. She only asked the city in November for help. She said they didn't reach back out. Shit, why she didn't reach back out? Come on, Marty. Come on. But that's what I'm saying, Marty. You partying with these bitches, but you said that nobody helped you. You can't party with me. And it ain't even me feeling no type of way. I just don't mess with y'all. Like, I'm good. I'm cool. I've been cool by myself. Me and mine's gonna be good from here on out. Our cheerleaders, that's where I feel the same way. None of my friends are cheerleaders. Come on, Tannis. Top flight is very sad. These young girls have no food. Hey, Caramel. Hey, sis. Welcome. Happy Thursday to you. It's 70 here in Vegas. Caramel, we don't need that, baby. It's freezing here, baby. It's baby. Don't do that. Don't Caramel, don't do that. Nah, it's cool. I'm glad it's 70 up here. How did you not know your child was breathing when the child is uncomfortable? They definitely will let you know. Y'all, it was the fact that when I seen our mama, When I seen her mama and her mama's brother and the son, the brother. I can do bad all by myself. And you had 5. And she, was you asleep? Yeah, baby. I think I was asleep. You think? You don't know you was asleep. How you don't know if your eyes shut and you sleep? Yeah, but why was she constantly homeless? Exactly, Cardi K. She can't have no contact with any kids under 18 if she make bond. When she's not, she's always gonna be on ankle mom. She need to be on more than that. Hey, Queen Judah. Hey, love. She need to be more than the ankle monitor. Canton is a very nice city, houses 200,000 and up. So why you couldn't bring your kids with you? She's sick. She's sick, but we great get into it. They can party. She needs to sit down and worry about them other children. She said, Cardi, I believe that she claimed the shelter had no. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said, royalty. These families rather party and chase after these no good bums instead of taking care of their kids. Y'all see Shannon out there, Nazia's auntie Monster out there, Annette, you know what I'm saying, riding around in new cars and shit. It says a lot about what's going on up there. The mayor said a shelter around the corner had family beds available. Shut up, Tannis. She said, Cardi, the truth. Then they said they took the one deceased child and didn't know the other deceased. That's weird. It was off, y'all. It was off. It was, and I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was off. It was like, was you trying to like, and it's okay. Again, I tell y'all all the time, it's okay to say you're not okay. You know, was it that hard to where he was on his bullshit and you just said, out with the kids? Cause come on, come on. Y'all in a van. It ain't like y'all in a house. I can see if y'all was in a cold house, no heat, and y'all was all in different rooms. I get it. Are you okay? She could have lied and said she was being abused and went into a woman's shelter. Man, let's get into this unhinged bitch right here.
Children, how can people go?
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get into it.
Mother leaves her young kids alone in the house for 4 years. Everybody's upset.
Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. It took me a minute when I heard this shit. Not 4 months, not 4 weeks, not 3 months, 4 years. 4 years. Looking like a hers. Man, gotta be King. Gotta be King. 4 years, y'all. Not 4 weeks, not 4 months. Why not give them up? That'd be my only question to these mothers. Why not give them up? Just people want kids. There's somebody out there that can't have kids, that just want to love on some kids. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing. They'll take kids. I'll take kids to keep them from you unaliving them or leave them like that. I'll take the kids. But with me taking the kids, it's stipulation. You can't come back. You just go on unless you're really trying to get your life together. And you say, Miss Parker, let me get my life together. And I'm putting it down in paper. It's got to be so long. If you ain't got your shit together, it ain't going to be running in and out of these kids' lives. It ain't going to be none of that mental distress, no nothing, emotional abuse, nothing. Just no. But I'll take the kids. This story is too wild, too hard to believe and process. I can't do this live. Yeah, it's Queen Judah. 4 years. But let's go on and play it out and get into it. Child, this.
Everybody's upset about it. Like, oh my God, this is right in our neighborhood. Apparently, this woman, her landlord, stopped getting rent and hearing from her. So he called 911 for a welfare check.
They had no idea that there were kids there, let alone kids in grave situation.
3 children were inside. Trash piled up. Poop everywhere. The kids said that their mother left them there since at least 2021.
And difficult.
Hold on. Yeah, y'all know what? 2021. her kid's father was in prison when he got out custody, was awarded custody. She never turned the kids over to him. Who didn't turn the kids? Oh, she didn't turn the kids over. So why he didn't process? Like, come on, if he wanted the kids, you know what I'm saying? Where this happen at? Like, cause, well, let's get to it. This bitch.
Walking because their toenails were so long.
A despicable
The toenail. Y'all imagine, y'all. I'm breaking my nails off now. Like, y'all, I'm breaking these off like now. I'm steadily breaking them off. They sore. My fingers are sore. While I'm breaking them off, she lied to her family and told family father had the kids. You would think this only happened in movies. Come on, royalty. Should he be under the jail? Imagine 4 years, y'all, and y'all, we for the women and even the men. You have to clip your nails and your toes, the nails, and so y'all imagine how long they toenails was. They could not walk. 4 years of. She never appeared in court, so they didn't know exactly where she was located.
Discovery, and the shade room is digging. Her Facebook post that's got people on social media on 10. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. It doesn't get lower than this. It was Valentine's Day, a day to celebrate love, but it turned into a day of horror in Pontiac, Michigan, which is a suburb of Detroit. It was horror that a 15-year-old boy, a 13-year-old girl, and a 12-year-old girl had been living for years. This was their normal. We're blurring out some parts, but you can see the bathroom overtaken by trash, mold, and feces. The girls, they slept on pizza boxes.
The kids slept. Mold and feces. 12, y'all got to go back 4 years. So they had to, the oldest one had to be a father. He didn't even know. Y'all got to think of how old he was. You just getting abandoned in a home, and how is this possible? These children should have been reported by school, state, someone. That Gray say it. The news showed them clearing out the house, horrified, looking at the stuff they took out. Poop out. Poop was, Marty, when I say shit was everywhere, when they opened the windows, you could smell the foul odor on the street. Lord Jesus. I'm about to play the clip of what whoever the commissioner said, but baby, when I seen the shit, Marty, y'all gotta see it for yourself. It was worse than anything on Hoarders. It was, what they wipe their ass with, y'all, they ain't got nothing. They have to wipe their ass on shirts and shit. Ain't no toilet paper, ain't no nothing. These kids was in the house by themselves. To smell the odor in the street. 4 years, Marty, y'all know when our house go unclean for a couple days, you start to accumulate an odor, whether it's food, you can smell everything. This is 4 years of kids. Y'all know they vomited. Y'all know they all kind of shit, diarrhea, all kind of foul shit. And y'all know them kids were sick from the mold alone, the feces alone. Y'all know it was maggots and more shit in there. It was so disturbing. This is the weird batch of bitches right here. Now, I ain't...
They had not seen the light of day since about 2020 or 2021. But how? Where were the neighbors? Where was the school district? Their extended family members? Questions that we're getting down to the bottom of.
We went to the house to check on what was going on there and had no idea that there were kids there, let alone kids in grave situation.
Their hair was matted. They were covered in urine and feces.
When we took the kids out of the...
Imagine finding the kids And they covered in feces because the tub was full of bowel movement. Y'all know what kind of sores and shit they had on them? Ain't seen sunlight since 2020. Come on, Allison, all kind of shit. All kinds. If they toenails was long enough to where the kids couldn't walk, man, look, y'all say it's right here. This bitch.
In the house, they had difficulty walking because their toenails were so long. They hadn't had any grooming. I don't think they had basic hygiene knowledge of what to do. They hadn't been given hygiene products for years, toothbrushes, etc.
It was everyday life for these three siblings. Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard telling the Fox affiliate in Detroit that they had not attended school since their abandonment. Instead, they were locked inside this condo on Lydia Lane to never come out.
We showed up at the house. The young boy did have communication with the mom and said the police were there, and she said hide.
The two girls, they did hide in the bathroom until they were...
While she all glammed up, the kids, her, Maddie. Y'all got to think how her get when you don't do it. On top of pissing shit all over them. And you got the audacity to tell them to hide. Marty said the kids was hiding from the police. Yeah, they was. She said it didn't cost much for some cheap dollar toenail clippers. Man, nothing. $1 roll of toilet paper, flight, anything.
They did hide in the bathroom until they were asked to open the door.
There was garbage, trash piled 3 and 4 feet high, covered with feces all through the house. It doesn't look like the toilet or the bathtub had been usable or workable for quite some time, primarily because of the feces and trash.
Investigators had to use hazmat suits to process the scene for evidence.
Come on, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. She said a token of appreciation for bringing real content, always being supportive to everyone. Thank you, Royalty. Thank you. Allison said, remember this happened during the COVID, school was at home. Come on. But they would, yeah, keep your eyes on the road, Tennis. Drive safe. Top Flight, even if she had toenail clippers, she wasn't there to teach them anything. Except, y'all, but she was glammed up. She was glammed up. And y'all got to think, they didn't even have running water, y'all. They didn't have no working anything. What's going on? Like, thank you again, Royalty. Thank you so much. If y'all don't mind helping me reach my goal over here, please just help me reach my goal to keep my channel in the algorithm. And it's an incentive from YouTube. She said, Angie, true, but they could at least did it self, if anything.
The kids telling deputies that they spent day and night passing time by playing games and watching TV. They would only see their mother when she or another stranger would stop by once a week to drop pre-prepared food on the porch.
If you think of
not the house is so dirty and you don't even want to see the kids, you just dropping it. You just dropping it off. It said to go to end it. Okay, thank you, Royalty. Thank you. It ends like that. It just ends once once it's been live for a while. This live has been sitting for a while, but it's still there. But thank you, Royalty. I appreciate it. Not that you drop the kids pre-made food on the porch. It's the house that your babies that you brought into this world that didn't ask. She said the girl slept on pizza boxes, the boy on a mattress, and that was covered in feces in a casino parking lot. She could have took them inside the restroom, at least wash them. Now we on the different mama now. We on the one DoorDash bought the food. Shut, Marty, stop, girl. I know you lying. I'm on one. It is sad. Top, I didn't think that they didn't know how to do anything. They couldn't. Nah, Top, this ain't the one that slept in the casino. This is the new one. This is the new one. This is the new one. Don't forget we got all these cases going in Michigan. Naziah Harris with Auntie Monster, Monster Granny, and Monster Butts. Then we got the bitch that threw dirt over her 9-year-old and moved to Atlanta to start a new life. Then we got the bitch that's going to sleep in a casino with her mama, her brother, and her 5 kids unalive. To now everybody opening their doors for her ass to get warm. And now we got this bitch. Like, that's crazy, Marty. That's crazy. Okay, the one, yes, this is crazy. And she sent, she didn't DoorDash. You ain't know if they was in her. The kids are with the grandpa. I don't trust him either because of years he hadn't seen his grandchildren. Obviously didn't give a fuck. So why place these kids with them our way? Come on, Tannis. I mean, shit. But why not give them to the father, y'all? Make me understand that. If the father won custody, why are the kids with the grandpa?
About the horrific ads you see on TV to spur donations for animals that have been abused or are living in terrible conditions. Multiply that by 10.
Sheriff Bouchard not releasing the mother's name because she shares the same name as one of her daughters. So we at the Shade Room, we're not sharing it either to protect the child's identity, but we did find the 34-year-old's mugshot in the county database. She's still sitting in jail. Charges haven't been listed at this time. The prosecutor's office said publicly, quote, that it will not comment on the pending case until it has been reviewed and a charging decision has been made.
It's pretty heartbreaking that the kids would have to live under those conditions. People just kind of get in their car and go.
Neighbor Emma Gross couldn't believe it. She lives on a different block, but says that in that neighborhood, everybody typically keeps to themselves.
Oh, so I think people are just kind of just doing their own thing now and just kind of going in their places and closing the doors.
Neighbors reported seeing the mother come and go with items, but never spotted any children with her. You also can't ignore what role the Pontiac School District played in all of this. The district confirming Monday that the 3 children are not currently enrolled, and they couldn't comment any further. The interim superintendent, Dr. Kimberly Leverett, releasing a statement saying in part, quote, the Pontiac community has been shaken by the horrifying story of the 3 children who were discovered suffering from extreme neglect this past weekend. As a school district, we're working with the Oakland County Sheriff's Department to assist in any way we can. As educators, our hearts are breaking for these children and what they have endured over the past several years.
How could something like this happen? These children, how could people go living every day and not see something like this and report it sooner?
A question so many want to know, and why their mother, too, had been posting on Facebook a week prior to her arrest, advertising a free food giveaway, knowing that her children were home alone, living in squalor.
Everybody's upset. Everybody's upset about it. Like, oh my God, this is right in our neighborhood. How could something like this happen?
What about their extended family? Well, the children's alleged aunt has been very vocal on social media about this, even threatening to fight people on Facebook who come after her. She said that she had no idea what was going on. We reached out to her for a comment. We're waiting to hear back. The sheriff's office, in the meantime, says that the mother was arrested without incident at another location and that the children's father was not involved in their lives. The children, though, they've been turned over to a relative through Child Protective Services as the sheriff's office is collecting donations now on the family's behalf. For ways to donate, for ways you can help, visit our website at theshaderoom.com.
Let me get into this. Let me. I know y'all lying today. Not that y'all want to fight people. What? Fight for the kids. Don't fight because these comments because y'all knew. Because come on, y'all got to think. You got 3 kids, and whether I know, you know what I'm saying. We don't never hear the kids with you. Nothing. And this is what it is. Hey, old boy, Leslie Bean, and somebody else came in. Vibrant. Happy Thursday to each and every one of y'all, okay? She said the father did file papers in 2022 to see his kids, and she said no. But, okay, y'all, but make me understand, like, somebody said the father filed for custody. How did the father fight for custody? And he didn't get his kids unless he got charges and some other stuff going on. And let's play this about them charging her, cause baby, this is some sick. This is some sick something. This is something different. I really don't think he should have been giving the children. No one in either family deserves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Butterfly. Because come on, Tennis, how you got 3 kids? That's like I got 5 kids and nobody ever heard me with my kids. But send it to me. I'm on one. Send me that story. Nothing. And I'm living my best life, and y'all don't never see her with her kids on Facebook or nothing. And I'm just living my best life, and nobody's saying like, where the kids? What's going on? And whoop de whoop. Court order, she won't let them see them.
I'm Attorney Mark Burns.
It's the prosecutor announcing the charges, and throw the book. This is what I'm saying about these kind of people. I don't think when it comes to the kids and this kind of neglect and abuse, I don't think it should be no bonds whatsoever. None. He's a pastor, and now those children are money grab. Absolutely. Come on, Butterfly. It's crazy how all these families stepping up. You know your daughter had kids. You ain't seen the kids or nothing, and now all. I have 3 sons, and they take care of their children. I would walk the dogs on my son. Come on, Leslie. Come on. They gotta stop. It's gotta stop. This is getting out of control.
First, I'd like to announce that we have authorized 3 charges of first-degree child abuse against Kelly Bryant, a 34-year-old resident of Pontiac. My office has already advised the court in the neglect proceedings that we will be asking to terminate the defendant's parental rights. In every case of child abuse, my office focuses first and foremost on the best interest of the child or children and on holding those responsible for abuse accountable. The 3 children in this case suffered unimaginable abuse and neglect over a long period of time. Thankfully, they've now been rescued from that, and our first priority has been and will continue to be their safety and well-being. I want to briefly address, though, why we're here. Since the first announcement over the weekend by the sheriff, this case has captured the attention of the people across our community, our county, our state, and even internationally, because people are rightfully concerned about the welfare of these children. And we're holding this press conference because, like all other decisions, we balance the interests of public safety, media attention and inquiries, and balancing everyone's right to a fair trial, which is why the events and facts that are disclosed here today are strictly confined to what's already been placed on the record in the swear to this morning in the 50th District Court. When their circumstances became public, including the photos of the home, although law enforcement did not identify the defendant, she was quickly identified on social media and also has been reported in other news media outlets, which is why we are naming her today. We have recently, luckily, been fortunate enough to, for the first time ever, hire our public information officer, Jeff Watchuk, who's in the back of the room. Many of you have already spoken to and will continue to, and we're lucky to have him. The children are currently staying with a relative. All 3 children received immediate medical attention at a local hospital, and they were interviewed by trained forensic interviewers at Care House. Considering what they've experienced, they appear to be doing okay. Obviously, the trauma here is significant, and my office, including our victim services section, will make sure these children are supported during this process. Today, the charges are 3 counts of child abuse in the first degree. This is the most serious charge for child abuse, and if convicted, Ms. Bryant could face a sentence of up to life in prison. In the swear-to this morning, on the record, it was stated that in 2019, suspect Kelly Bryant was living at the home, which I'm not disclosing the address at this time, in Pontiac, Michigan, with her 4 children. At some point between 20 and 2021, the suspect moved out of her home, leaving 3 of her children abandoned in that location, while 1 of her children went to live with their father. On February 14th, 2025, police were called to the home by the landlord. Police learned that the landlord was concerned for the welfare of Ms. Bryant, who had not paid rent on the property since October of 2024. Police entered with the landlord and discovered her 3 children, ages 12, 13, and 15. Her daughters were hiding in a bathroom that was filled with feces, piles of trash, and completely non-functional, while her son was hiding in another room. Police were astonished to find anyone in the location because it appeared to be uninhabitable, with piles of garbage and refuse several feet high, including large amounts of human excrement. The children were afraid to come out of their hiding places and to speak with the police. Police had to repeatedly advise the children that they were there to help and they were safe. The children's bodies and clothing were covered in feces, and the girls had difficulty physically walking outside of the residence. In addition to the physical difficulty, they appeared to be and were immediately overstimulated upon leaving the residence. All 3 children were transported via ambulance to the hospital and showed signs of severe neglect. At the hospital, the children struggled with completing basic hygiene tasks like flushing a toilet and brushing their teeth because they had not.
It's the fact that, come on, y'all. Leslie said, she's a Butterfly said he's a pastor. Now those children are a money grab. Absolutely. I have 3 sons and they take care of their children. I walk the dogs with my son. Yes, because they're setting up a trust fund for them kids through an attorney. The state is. Absolutely. Ms. Parker, they said the father was in prison for 2. He had 3 kids with him, and the 4th child is with his dad. What kind of pastor is he without seeing his grandchildren all them years and live in the same city? Come on, Tan. It's just a money grab. I see my babies every week. It'd be daily if I could. She said exactly, Tennis. Them girls was on their female times each month, my Lord. Come on, Leslie. Come on. Y'all, we talking about the kids they didn't even know how to, at the hospital, they said they didn't even know how to flush a toilet. They didn't even know how to flush a toilet. That means that they lost all memory of everything that they've ever, if she taught them anything, y'all, from when she was with them. It's almost like, how did they not know how to flush a toilet? Basic shit. The extent that these kids got to go through, baby, the trauma.
Not done it in years. The children were forensically interviewed and described having virtually no physical contact with their mother, suspect Bryant, or the outside world in several years. The girls had not left the residence in several years, and her son had only left the home to go into the yard approximately 2 times, never venturing away from the house more than to check the mailbox. During his interview, her son stated that he would text their mother when their food supply was running low, and she would have food delivered to the residence. The children shared that during the years they were concealed in the home, their suspect Bryant failed to provide toilet paper, soap, or shampoo. The defendant instructed the kids that they were not to answer the door or leave the house. All 3 children expressed fear about what their mother's response would be if they left the home. Defendant concealed the children from family and friends and lied about who was caring for the kids and their whereabouts. The defendant took the active steps of lying and concealing to make sure the children went undiscovered, and she took these actions knowing that her children would suffer serious physical and emotional harm as a result. Those are the statements made in the swear-to this morning. And again, these are allegations. I do want to point out and thank all the officers that were on scene that day. I personally viewed the videos and images and was struck at what a difficult situation it was, but in the face of that difficulty, offered compassion to these kids. I also want to thank Detective John Brish and Lieutenant Sam Marsban for their dedication in working this case, and of course, the assistant prosecutors involved, Chief of Administration Betsy Haig, Chief of our SBU Sarah Green, APA Lauren Benninger, Chief of the Juvenile Division Kelly Collins, and APA Kanika Ferenczi for their diligent efforts in this case. At present, we've not been presented with a request for criminal charges against any other individuals. That does not mean that won't happen in the future. I just can't speak to it at this point. Morally, there is plenty of responsibility to go around for how this was allowed to happen. However, these 3 kids were entrusted to the care of their mother, Kelly Bryant, and the evidence suggests that she effectively abandoned them to a revolting pit of refuse and squalor. There must be consequences for those actions. The defendant is presently in custody. The 3 children in this case were interviewed at Care House, and I want to emphasize how important Care House is to this community. These kids were interviewed in a safe environment by an experienced, trained forensic interviewer, and these interviews are important in all child abuse cases. They allow each child the chance to tell us their story without the influence of the abuser and without using leading questions that could taint their testimony. I can't emphasize enough how important Care House is. If you suspect a child is abused or neglected, you too can report this to CPS.
So, y'all, do y'all think that the family knew? Do y'all think her father knew? I mean, she's living her best life. They said she lied, and let me get some of these comments. Always said that's when that wench need life in prison, no exceptions. MFs used to drop food off to them or have food delivered. Where motherfucker, yeah, we're gonna call it what it is. I couldn't believe this when I heard it. I mean, it's just like nonstop up there. I got a story I'm gonna do tomorrow night on I gotta find it, y'all. Another story up in Detroit. She needs to be on house arrest in the same house which exactly she left them in with a loaf of bread and nothing else. Boy, Tannis, absolutely, man, put her right in there. Don't change shit. Don't none of that. Give it to her. Give the whole house to her. How it is. No nothing, and you can't come out. You know what I'm saying? You can't come out for the next 5 years. Could you imagine if there are some more COVID-covered children out there? I believe there are. Yeah. I want to know where the fuck she was and what the fuck she was with. Shaking my head. Come on, old boy. And they want to fight people on Facebook. Nah, fight for them kids. That's what y'all fight for. Fight for them kids. I pray these kids can come back from this. Hey, Bob with Big Heavy. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you had a blessed Thursday. I absolutely think he knew. Even if he didn't, he was still complacent with it. Yeah. Yes, I think he knew. Come on, he knew. He said, obviously they didn't care enough to know about the kids, in my opinion, holidays, birthday, etc. So how you not know? Come on, oh boy. Oh, but now it's a GoFundMe and all of that. And now pastor stepping up. And you know what I'm saying? No. I ain't going. This is horrible. It's giving me chills. To see the shit on the walls, y'all, they was in there living like animals. And we can't get mad at the kids for wiping shit all on the walls. They are living they lost all mobility of everything. Common sense, book sense, everything's gone. Everything went out the door when she left out the door. They didn't have no mother, they didn't have no father, they didn't have no love. They just had each other. They didn't know how to express anything. Let her see how it feels to makes me sick to my stomach. Any mother that doesn't have her children, I don't have respect for it. It's just my opinion. Absolutely. In them kind of conditions, the house give me chills. And y'all know how many bugs was in there, maggots. Them kids laying on, come on, the girls laying on pizza boxes, y'all. And just because the boy slept on the mattress, come on. And God forbid, thank God he slept on the mattress and not with the girls. Because we have a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? So it was so soiled. It was ugh. Y'all, I'm getting chills thinking about it. It was so soiled. He said worse than animals because animals have the ability to clean themselves. So let's go, old boy. Let's go. Imagine the smell, my God, today. And Marty said that you could smell it. As soon as they open the windows, you could smell it up the block. Mother's supposed to be nurturing. Come on, vibe. Rats, bugs, come on. Them kids was in there in horrific conditions. When I seen that house, like, I'm getting chills, y'all. Literally just sitting here getting chills, like, just thinking about that house. And them kids had to smell like, y'all know, you get sick off of the mold. Cause ain't no functioning water going. The mold.
It's me.
One salute.
What's good? How you doing, Miss Parker?
Good. Hi, man. I'm on one.
What's
Stories
up?
like worse and worse every time. It's like we open up our social medias now. These stories are we losing the kids. We losing. I mean, we just losing our hope out here. And in Michigan, it's horrible. Out. It's crazy.
I'm trying to figure this whole story out for real. Like I thought it was like 5 months that this went on. They saying it was 5 years or 4 years or something like that. Man, ain't no way. Is it real? Because I thought after the kids miss a certain amount of school that the police come looking for you for truancy. Is that like are we getting a real true story or are we not getting a? Is this real?
4 years. The kids ain't been outside in 5. She left them 4 years.
Huh?
That's what I said. I'm on one. I said it. I said not. Yeah, they said almost 5 years. Almost 5 years. But
Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I said the same thing. I did.
What? Man, this is wild. Like how? So nobody reported the kids missing from the school. Did they go to school every day or something? Like how did they not get? How did she not get picked up for like the kids being
I mean,
truants?
I thought that was automatic once they went through the school system. They stayed in the system. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was accounted for somewhere. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, because that's what I'm saying. Like that's what's not making sense to me. Like because I know where I'm at. If them kids miss like 21 days in a school year, one school year, them people coming looking. They gonna send the sheriffs. They gonna knock on doors. They gonna send them emails, and when some emails go out, then the counselor gonna get involved. Then the counselor get involved, and here come, you know what I'm saying? They gonna contact the police. Oh, these kids ain't been here in this long. I don't know where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're supposed
But
to be in the
Allison,
school district,
but
huh?
Allison, even with it being COVID, it was still remote, right? So they still in the, you know what I'm saying? Once they reach a certain age, they still in the system, correct?
Mm, okay, that makes sense.
But
So,
come on, I mean, come on though. 5 years.
so you think she kept finding excuses to keep the kids home after COVID? You know what I'm saying? And have them remote students? Maybe that's it. Possible, right? I don't know. Maybe she got some kind of like I guess what do you call some kind of permission for her kids to be at home. I don't know. It's throwing me for a loop. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know.
I ain't never heard nothing like it. Not that.
Never.
And she said pay rent the entire time up until October of 2024. That's the crazy part.
Lights were on.
But no working water though.
Oh, no working water.
The plumbing was messed up.
Oh my goodness.
That's why they
This
couldn't
is
take baths. They started pooping in the tub. I'm on one.
what?
The tub was full of shit. Come on,
Nah.
Chris.
What?
She said
Oh my
everybody felt
goodness.
the kids. Yeah, they did.
She ain't had no family. Nobody asked for them kids. Nobody asked for those kids. What's going on, Shane? Nobody asked where those kids were. Nobody say, hey, I haven't seen my niece, cousin, nephew, you know what I'm saying, in 2 years, and I haven't heard from you, and you can't put them on nothing.
And I'm on one even when let me read these I'm on one real quick to while you up here. They said
Hmm.
it's sad. They've been by themselves for almost 5 years. Everybody felt them kids. Our boy said every system in place felt these kids. She probably told them she was homeschooling them kids and they didn't follow up because they even got to follow up for that. She said when they not going to the school or doctor, but it's done changed, man. It's sad. And I'm gonna say it about it on one top flight got a point, y'all, because I remember missing Taiwan's second set of shots when he was in school. And I never forget, y'all, the school came to the house with a worker, y'all, with a house. They came while the kids was at school. They came and they was like, he's missing his shots. And I was like, damn, y'all about a worker? Like, y'all, what y'all trying to take my kids? They was like, no, we're just telling you. But the next time they do miss them, we will come and see what's going on. And I was like, what? Over shots? You know, he missed a set. He didn't miss 3, 4 sets. So we talking about doctors. No, come on. How many? Come on.
That's what had me. That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Like, how do they go a year without counselors and everybody getting involved and saying that the kids are like they're missing too much school? They're not showing up. They either had to be in online school, but she had some kind of voucher or some kind of pass in order for them to be remain online after COVID, or they just didn't show up.
And they said
Uh,
she was getting work from food stamps and shit. And they said no school. They said yeah, they didn't check, and they said home she was on homeschool. But I thought they still checked on homeschool. Right, Vibes. He said no wellness check.
that's what's throwing me for a loop. I'm like, I don't understand how that goes even a half a school year and nothing happens, and then for 2, 3, 4 years.
Oh, I said not 4 months. I said please. I had to go back and say let me hear it right. I know they didn't say 4 years. They mistaken it. They mean 4 months or something like that. Not 4 years.
Man, wow. Somebody sent me the story yesterday and I just could not believe it. That's why I was like, man, you got it, man. You believe that? I said, I know you don't believe that. I said, how? No, there's no way those kids are going to be out of school for longer than a year and the police don't come and pick up the parents or say anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then I'm like, it's no, it's on the news. It's on the news. I'm like, yeah, right. And I looked today. I said, oh, okay. All right. This is what we're talking about. Okay.
Mm. But I'm just saying, Flight, look, she like Flight said, no neighbors, no nothing. No nothing. Y'all ain't never see the kids play outside for 4 years and ain't said, damn, why her kids don't come outside? That's not normal. Not for 4 years. Y'all know the kids is in this house and y'all don't see no kids coming outside at all. And y'all mean to tell me nothing was concerning? Y'all heard them in that house?
Mm,
Come on, I'm on one week. Y'all ain't said shit.
at all.
Cause I
Nothing.
know if kids ain't been outside, I look for certain neighbors' kids where I'm at to be outside. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Once I see them get off that bus, come on, that's concern right there. And she said when you're on aid, you have to show school records. These kids was failed by so many people. Exactly, Tannis. Phoenix said broken, divided families. We all need to pray and come together. Yeah, Shank said I hate some people in this world.
Yeah, hate is a strong word, and this one, this right here. If this is all true for real, they got some things I wanted to say on your panel that I can't just say. This I can't believe it.
Go
This
ahead.
woman right
I'm
here
on.
just don't deserve. She just don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? For one, there's so many women that wish they could have kids. You know what I'm saying? Women and men, I would say together. You know what I'm saying? That wish they could have kids, and then you get people like this that don't care about the kids at all. Like you don't have the, even if you don't want the kids, you don't have the human decency to get those kids in a better situation. You know what I'm saying? Like how? This is gonna mess me up for the next day. I ain't gonna lie to you. I sent you this other story, but my mind right here right now. You know, this got my attention right here. I can't.
Right. Real Bob said no grandma, grandpa's cousins, aunties, or uncles, or nothing. Right, Tannis. Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, come on, Leslie. Come on, I'm on one. Why it take the window to be raised up? Y'all smelt that shit through the walls. Come on. You can tell when you got nasty neighbors when you live in duplexes and apartments. Straight up.
It's giving off a ammonia smell. It's ammonia coming up out of there. Something's coming out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't clean. What's up, YTC? It's not clean or nothing. You mean to tell me y'all don't smell nothing? There's
Come
no
on,
running water.
come on. Ain't no way. It's not possible.
I ain't gonna. I just don't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm with Shank. I ain't. Never mind. This woman make me say some. She makes me want to say some things. Like you just downright shabby.
Real Bob said, lucky it wasn't no fire. Man, come on, Vibes, y'all. Come on.
Man, it's so much
Come on,
things.
Butterfly and Angie. Y'all already know what it is.
It's so much that could have happened to them kids, man. Luckily that they survived this long, man. Like for real. So that's the truth.
Happy Thursday to you, YouTube cameras. Love you, boo. She said it's true. They gave her a press conference at our bond. Y'all, look, I'm gonna say this. I'm on one and Leslie, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to these kind of cases, sad, it is Shane. When it comes to these kind of cases, I don't think it should be no bond. Once, you know what I'm saying, 4 years, it shouldn't even be a bond. You know what I'm saying? Just go on and give her just give her time. You know, come on. I'm on. They said the kids couldn't even walk. Imagine
What?
how long they toenails was for them kids not to be able to walk, fam.
Nah. What?
Come on, Flight. They
I'm
said kids couldn't walk because they nails and they said their toenails was that long they couldn't even walk. The police them said that's why they had to get an ambulance for the kids. They was full of feces. Their bodies. Come on, y'all know the bugs was eating their ass up. Come on, with the urine on their skin alone was burning like acid. After a while, you're not cleaning your body. Come on, y'all.
mm, right.
Oh boy said, how did they survive and all of that? God had to have them kids. Yeah, vibe. Shank said an eye for an eye in these cases. He said 12, 13, 15 years old, sad as fuck. But y'all got to take 4 years off of the age because they've been in there for and said they ain't even seen sunlight. Y'all know what they eyes and they hair matted on top of their head, urine and feces in their hair and shit like that. Come on, y'all. Bugs all in their shit. Come on.
Man, I could just imagine, man. I wish one of them kids just made it outside just one time to a neighbor's house and just asked for some help. And the neighbor just saw that. I could just see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, just see the condition. Oh,
But they
man.
was scared of the mama. You know, you ain't imagine what she was saying to the kids. How they told the police they was still scared of her with her being locked up.
Mm,
I understand, Shane. No birthday celebration. Come on, y'all, for 4 years. And ain't no telling how she was really treating them before she left. If she did this, the fourth child, he made it out. Why you
mm.
ain't pick these up? He can go with his daddy, but these kids had to suffer for what? Like you said, all these people that want kids and shit, like it ain't shit to give your kids. I respect you more when you do that. I can respect a woman more if she give her kids up because she don't want them to live. You know what I'm saying? Go through struggles and everything.
Facts.
Like I
Yeah.
mean, that's respect.
I mean, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, yeah, it's sad that you would even do that. But at the same time, I would prefer you do that for the sake of those kids. One thing I got a weakness in my heart for forever is especially old people and little children and kids of any age. You know what I'm saying? Like those they come before anybody. You know, people that defenseless people, I should say. Do you want to get me pissed off quick? Then you know what I'm saying? Like mess over a defenseless person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't deal with it. But I had to come holler at you, Miss Parker. You
I
know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it. I'm
I
gonna
had to pull up
that.
on you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cover that story that you sent me. I'm gonna cover that with my
Yeah,
Sunday.
check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, and that's
Check
great.
it
So,
out.
what was going to break it down a little bit for us?
So basically, what I saw so far was a story reported. They said it was a West Virginia couple, a white couple, older couple that was they were adopting black orphans, and they would have them do things. You know what I'm saying, like slave work. When they moved to Washington State, they would have to go work work outside and do things, just like slave labor. One of them was like she was 16 and she finally became 18 and got away. And I think that's probably how, the police were actually tipped off a little bit as well. And they finally went to go rescue the other kids because they were making over $300,000 a year from assistance for having these kids. That's how many kids they had, and they just kept adopting them. And they had them, just they didn't have beds. They would sleep on the floor. They put them in sleeping bags. Like they had motion cameras in the house, in the shed where these kids were living. They had
Mm,
motion detected cameras, to track their motion in case they moved. When the police and when a worker would show up, the kids were too scared to say anything. So yeah, let me know what you think, man. It was real. I'm that's another story I just couldn't believe. I'm like modern day for real. Like this is y'all, and they was, and then afterwards when they found them, when they found the situation, when they got arrested and the police went through their phones and stuff, they saw that the parents or whatever, or the adopted parents or whatever, were texting each other like, yo, one of the little monkeys didn't do such and such, so guess who's not eating tonight? Like it was like that. Like they weren't just like, oh, this is my babies. I think my kids are just missing them. They're just in a difficult situation. Nah, y'all were being racist to them. Y'all would
And
have text messages like that.
And you know what? That's what I be saying about them calling CPS and shit like that in our sector. I'm on one like y'all don't even realize what y'all putting the kids through worse situation. Like not all, but
Right.
50% of where they put these kids are in horrible conditions and
Facts.
where y'all took them from instead of giving them the education and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when they do, I did this CPS story on this little girl. Her name was Maya, and she had this rare disease. And y'all can go down my timeline and find it, but she had this rare disease. Like even if a feather hit her leg, she bruised up.
Oh, okay.
They accused the mother of abusing her, so they took her out of the home and they kept this girl in the hospital for almost a year, y'all, for months. And the mama couldn't even go to the hospital to see her. You know what I'm saying? She was like, anything. She had got a lawyer. Like, what do I need to do to see my daughter? They mistreated her so bad. So the
Mm.
mama ended up unaliving herself. She hung herself in the garage.
Dang, that's crazy.
And right after she hung herself, it come out to find out that she had a rare disease
Disease.
and stuff like that. But at the end of the series on Netflix, it was all kind of parents from all over the United States saying how some people were saying their kids was unalive with the adopted parents, how they were kids was getting mistreated. It was so many stories from families and how the system let them down and how some of their kids had rare diseases like Myers and stuff, and they took their kids and they lost their jobs trying to fight, go to the classes, said they
Mm-hmm.
were taking unrealistic classes for them to work. They was like they didn't care if they worked, told the people they didn't care if they worked, or none of that. It was the saddest story I've ever heard. I thought Myers was sad, and it was, it took her mother to unalive herself, and the whole time the social worker in the hospital was lying for the doctor and stuff. It was a whole
Wow.
production. They got millions and millions of dollars, but the little girl cried in court and she didn't even want the money. She said, I ain't gonna bring her mother back. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she was crying out for her mother and they was saying stuff to her about her mother and bad things, and she was recording it. The little girl had the sense to have her cell phone and record certain things, and it was real sad. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
all the families at the end of that show, and it was crazy. Like you said, the mistreatment of the kids, and like you said, being called monkeys, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kids being locked up in basements and shit, and
Yeah, like Leslie Bean was saying, that's the situation. Yep. Said the kids were locked up in, yep, they were like padlocked in the room. Yeah, when the kids when they needed privacy, one kid would have to hold up a sheet, you know what I'm saying, and turn backwards so their sister, their sibling could have some. And one of the kids was like disabled, was kind of, they had like a disability, and
mm,
the older sibling had to help raise her, you know what I'm saying, or raise him. And man, it was enough. It's you know what, you need to put up a trigger warning when you play that. It's this too. This is like triggering. You know what I'm saying? It's just like shit. Like where this woman at? Where can we find her? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's how it leaves you feeling. But
yeah,
Miss Parker, it's been a pleasure being next to you, talking to you. You know what I'm saying? As always, you
always.
keep it coming here. Keep it coming.
I
You heard me?
am. I am.
Yeah.
So
Keep
follow
on
me,
pushing. Keep
I'm
preaching
on
to
one
this.
because I'm ready to cover a whole lot of stories,
I got you.
and I want to hear my brother's perspective. I want to hear men, not just black men. I want to hear all men's perspective on these others in these systems and how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? That's our problem. It's always us women standing alone when it comes to this shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the black man saying he worked, that's why his kids froze. Like she know I work and I got shit to do. But the two girls, this is in Michigan too, where the kids froze in the car and he said it shit.
That's another one.
I got shit to do. So what? I'm about to talk about that in just a second. Um.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get out your way, Miss Parker, and I'm gonna holler at you. I'll be in the bushes.
All right.
We'll
Thank you.
do
I
it again
appreciate you for hitting the link.
for
Thank you
sure.
so much. It's always a blessing, and I appreciate that story too. You said.
Absolutely. We'll do it again. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you later.
All
All right.
right. Marty, she shouldn't have gotten bond. Well, we're going to another story real quick while I got y'all here up in Detroit. I don't know who that Ziggy person was, but get your ass on. Get your ass on. You know what I'm saying? Get your white ass on. Go come in here fucking with me. How about how y'all treat me? Cause I'll drag your ass. I'm telling you, I'm in that mood. Come here disrespecting us, how about how we treat them. So distasteful. It bothered me. I don't know if y'all seen him coming here saying that Leslie, I agree. The judge said she couldn't deny her bond, but she was gonna make it so high she couldn't get out. Yeah, all these cases come and y'all. I'm gonna be doing a story tomorrow night. Y'all pull up on me. It's gonna be a little. It's not gonna be late, but I gotta work tomorrow. I think I gotta pull a double, but y'all pull up on me tomorrow. I'm gonna do a story about a black father and the son sexually assaulting hi Lizzie baby, happy Thursday. I did see you come in. Hi my love. Hi, I love you. And I hope you had a blessed Thursday. But the father, thank you to Top Flight for this story. The father and the brother sexually assaulted the disabled sister and got her pregnant. So we have another sick Naziah Harris case going on. The mama knew, of course. Y'all gonna hear this story. I'm just over it. Leslie, the judge, told her if it was up to her, she wouldn't have gotten a bond. But like the judge said, she's got to go by the law. That's why her bond was so high. Hey, Miss Foxy. Hey, love. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you had a blessed Thursday. I miss you too, Lise. I've been working like crazy. But let's play this one up out of Detroit too. Another horrible story. Muffy, my love. Happy Thursday to you. I seen you come in. Hey, Nika. Hey, love. Happy Thursday. I hope all y'all had a blessed Thursday. I hope each and every one of y'all had a blessed Thursday. And then I'm gonna do Zion Foster on Saturday. I'm gonna do Zion Foster, another story out of Detroit. Y'all know what? If we could, I dare all of y'all to see what kind of change you could make in Detroit. That's a challenge. I'm gonna get with Angie. Angie, I don't know if you got my information I dropped last time. Why is this all in Michigan? What's really going on? Come on, Tannis. Tannis, it's mind-boggling to me. It's mind-boggling to me. Right? She shouldn't got a bond. She shouldn't got a bond. She don't deserve one. That's what I'm saying with changing the law and doing things. These kind of things, you should not get a bond. That's where the law should change. You get what I'm saying? The kids weren't even deserving to go see sunlight. They weren't deserving three meals. She get to get 3 meals in a bed. Something that her kids didn't get. The girls had to go sleep on cardboard boxes. What are we talking about? Your kids lived in feces, mold. And like Leslie said, y'all know them kids had all kind of infections and shit. Inhaling that shit, the urine alone, no working plumbing, nowhere to flush it, in a tub full of feces. Her mom, when she been, man, come on, vibe. And again, no disrespect to you, Miss Angie, because I know you in the city. No disrespect to you, Marty. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on in Detroit? Let's go. Let me get this going. Because this one right here, boy, I tell y'all.
victims, and we are confident.
Thank you all for coming this morning. I have stood at this podium many, many times and talked about how horrific, tragic, and shocking certain cases are. Each time thinking there are some future alleged facts that could be worse than what I'm talking about at the time. Knowing all the while, though, that there's always a worse set of facts on the horizon. Well, that day has come again. So I want to talk about a case of a young boy named Zamar King III. The alleged facts in this case are that we are announcing today. On January 6th of 2025, the Detroit Police Department was notified and summoned to a house on Whittingham in Detroit. They've been contacted by the landlord that owned that house. When he went to that house, the landlord contacted him when he went to that house to prepare it for a new tenant. Then he called the police because he found a shallow grave.
Tannis said, happy Thursday, Sages. Happy Thursday, OG Jamel. Happy Thursday to Bryson family. Tannis said, I've never been more upset at a complete stranger in my life. I have. Once I started covering the Nazai Harris case, I'm disturbed with all of these. I'm disturbed with Detroit. I'm sorry to say, but Detroit done gone to hell. Yeah, along with the water. You hear me, Juanita? Along with that water. Miss Parker, I don't live in Detroit. I'm 25 minutes outside. Okay, Marty, my bad. I'm just saying to you and Miss Angie, no disrespect, but yeah, these motherfuckers in Detroit, baby. I'm not cutting no slack. I have no respect for them. I'm like Tannis. I don't have no sympathy for them. The water was in Flint. Marty, I think it hit their water system. You know what I'm saying? Because baby, Detroit been in hell, y'all. Just now hearing a lot about it, what's going on. And you're not lying, Andy, because I got some stories. I got a couple more stories. Hey, Nikki Lynn, happy Thursday to you. Thank you for coming through. But it's a couple of stories I'm gonna cover up out of Detroit. Like I said, y'all can go ahead and do y'all research on Zion Foster if y'all want to, but I'm gonna cover that. And you know, that's what Mark D was saying about the Naziah Harris case. He said we just got over, you know, Zion Foster, you know, so I done covered Ayanna Sawyer, another one just like the Naziah Harris case. You know, it's just getting crazy, but this one here, baby, Tannis, this one here, you
in the backyard of the home on Whittingham. Upon arrival, the police were shown that grave where a human foot was sticking out of the ground. The foot was believed to be belonged to a small child. After an extensive investigation by quite a few agencies, and the chief will talk about that in a minute, the buried body was discovered to be 9-year-old Zamar King III. That the mother of young Zamar was 41-year-old Brandy Pierce. It's alleged that she killed him, and that the cause of death found by the medical examiner was smothering and neck compression. So I want to just further go ahead and tell you what other facts about this case. It's alleged that she purchased a shovel. She bound him by...
Thank you, Sages, for the super sticker. I appreciate you guys for helping me reach my goal. Thank you.
Tying his hands and feet together, and dug a hole in the background of the house on Whittingham, where she had been living for a short time. She then put him in this hole and covered him with dirt. Then after killing her son, she and her other son, who was 3 years old, moved to Georgia, Cobb County to be exact.
So, y'all tell me in the chat, as a mother, this ain't a mother. What would possess you to go unalive your son and just take him in the backyard and throw dirt over him as if he's nothing? Thank you, Leslie, for becoming a member. Thank you. Thank you to all my riders. Thank y'all. My switching lane riders. Thank you. I'm doing good, the Bryson family. I hope you had a blessed day. Tannis, I told you. I mean, we got to start with poor Naziah. Then we got the bitch up here just neglecting the kids for 4 years, not 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 days, 4 years, where they can't even walk because their toenails are so long. I wouldn't be able. Man, it gotta be. And Nikki Lynn, please drop the information for the meet and greet, please.
It was determined that this, in fact, happened sometime in October of 2024. That Zamar's mother, Brandy Pierce, is currently in Cobb County, Georgia, and we will be requesting her to be extradited back to Michigan. We are charging Brandy Catrice Pierce today with 1 count of murder in the first degree premeditation, which carries a life without parole sentence, mandatory. Count 2 is homicide felony murder. Again, the mandatory penalty is life in prison without the possibility of parole.
And Sadges, I get it, but somebody got to be the voice for these kids. Somebody got to be the voice for this community, because this happened where in the same city as Naziah Harris. So while they're looking for Naziah Harris, and God bless that baby and her spirit, because baby, they finding a lot of missing people, y'all, because of this baby. So her spirit is working through them finding other kids. Yeah, Tannis, you're gonna have to double overtime. This double overtime, baby, because I had a double overtime. I'm doing the Naziah Harris case, and then boom, this happened because they think they found a Naziah Harris, and it's this poor 9-year-old baby. She said they playing a strangling game, and she strangled him out. Who plays a strangling game with their kids to where they unalive them? That's not a such thing, bitch. Quit lying. And then you moved. You didn't call the ambulance or nothing. You moved all the way down to Georgia with your 3-year-old living your best life. The bad part is the baby was supposed to have talked to CPS and told them his mom threatened to unalive him, and she did. But I understand, Sadges. Yeah.
Third count is child abuse in the first degree, life or any term of years in prison. The first degree child abuse is the felony to make out the felony murder we are alleging. Count 4 is tampering with evidence, criminal case punishable by more than 10 years in prison. And the 5th one is interfering with, concealing and interfering with the death of an individual, 5 years, of course, that being 9-year-old Zamar King. As always, this defendant is presumed innocent unless or until proven guilty. I should tell you that Judge Aaliyah Sabri of the 36th District Court authorized these charges yesterday. And since we will be requesting extradition, we will notify you all when, in fact, she is back in the state of Michigan. So, of course, there is no next day for court. Again, let me just repeat. These charges and allegations are quite serious. They're deadly. They're shocking. Every platitude that you can think of. But again, Ms. Pierce is still presumed to be innocent unless until proven guilty. So I'm going to have the chief say a couple words to you, and then we'll answer some questions for you if you
can. Just throw away the key. Throw away that whole city, Pam. Throw away that whole city, Pam. Because remember, I just said we got Zion Foster. Her story is just this. I said I'll take everything in me to go to Detroit to see what I can do. Yeah, Leslie. She said, Juanita, I'm an infant, and this can be a lot. Y'all, Naziah drained me. Angie, he told them, and they didn't protect him. And then that's sad when you could only shake your head when you hear shit like, man, you can. Thank you, Bryson family. Thank you. Throw away the whole city. Angie, I'm gonna need you to get in contact with me, Angie. I need those street locations. Please, on what we talked about the last live for Naziah Harris. The 3rd annual meet and greet for the Rock Squad for the Shanquilla Robinson, another young lady who lost her life by some so-called people that claimed to be her friend, but only recorded her demise. And no justice is being served. And I always like to bring my girl up because it could be one of us. You know what I'm saying? I know I have young ladies as daughters growing up and traveling to Mexico, traveling to Puerto Rico, done travel to Hawaii, and some more shit. And like, I'm going with my friend. And every time they said, I'm thinking in my mind, they ain't your damn friend. Even though I can't say that, but at the same time, I don't want my babies to come up unalive thinking that they were so-called friends and some more stuff, Look at Kanika Jenkins. It's so many more we can name. So many more we can name. But the third annual meet and greet will be October the 23rd through October the 27th, following the Shanquilla Robinson balloon celebration. Because this year we think our girl's gonna get the justice she deserves in some kind of way, shape, or fashion and form. She's gonna get some kind of relief, and those monsters are gonna be taken care of, one way or another, and we're gonna celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? Too many are getting away with it, but you can contact Marty for additional information. The first deposit to stay at the Airbnb, it's a beautiful Airbnb. We're gonna have games, we're gonna be cooking, we're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We definitely turning up like we did the first one. We are turning up, and salute to Shank Rock and the Rock Squad for doing a switching lanes in memory of Shanquilla Robinson. They did a great job, a great performance. All of them did. And the first deposit will be due by March the 31st to stay at the Airbnb. The other 150 will be due by September. We're getting it done early, so it won't be a lot of confusion and everybody. And plus, the $100 deposit is to secure your spot that we know you're coming for sure. And you get to meet us, we get to meet y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's a meet and greet. It's not just for the Rock Squad, but it's the third annual Rock Squad meet and greet hosted by your one and only Shank Rock. And it's always good vibes and good times. And again, meeting real people off of YouTube, you know what I'm saying, fighting for the same cause is always a blessing. They shouldn't even respect her by calling her Miss. Man, top flight, I'm good. I just tired. I have to support. She's wise. Thank you, Bryson family. Yeah, Pam W. I pray she gets justice. It's just, and there goes the information, y'all, to contact Marty and stuff like that if you want to reserve a room. And it's the men too. The men can come as well and stuff. So yes, and stay at the house with the beautiful Rock Squad ladies and turn up. We got Sipping and Painting, Family Feud, Hood Jeopardy, and some more, and Spades and stuff. I'm gonna get some dominoes too this year and stuff like that. But I was definitely drunk. Squeak was drunk. We was drunk. But yeah, we had a good time. But yeah, definitely gonna be talking about Zion Foster on Saturday. Tomorrow night, gonna be talking about this sicko that this black man and his son who sexually assaulted their disabled daughter. And for the mothers that sit back, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just as sick as the men. Y'all just as sick as the men. There's no question about it. If you knew, they should go to jail. Everybody should go to jail. It was good, Bryson family. It was good. It was long day at work. Okay, Marty. And they are going to be coming in. If you're going to come, if you're living in the Charlotte area, the South Carolina area, like, oh boy, I hope you come and I get to meet you. You get what I'm saying? It's just $25 if you want to come down for the 5 days and spend with the Rock Squad. It's just $25 toward food for everybody that's coming, that's on the outside and coming. You know, we just want to make sure everybody got enough food to eat, because again, we're going to be barbecuing. It's going to be different days of events over there. And they do provide, Marty and them do provide all your food. So you have a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and y'all have snacks. The ladies do wake up and cook a hell of a breakfast over there in that Airbnb, okay? And they provide y'all toiletries as well. So you can't get that at a hotel like that, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. You're going to miss breakfast and all of that, but they provide all of that, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and in between snacks all day, you know what I'm saying? And they had so much food. I think Marty had over $1,000 worth of food the first one, and everybody, like, it was still groceries. Everybody couldn't even take a lot of groceries home. It was so much shit left. So salute to Marty for the first meet and greet and doing it big and stuff. They got her pregnant, right? Yeah, they got her pregnant, Leslie. They definitely got her pregnant. She said, acting like they don't know Ish, and if they do, try to blame another family. Remember to cover another member, which be who they closer to, my opinion. Marty, no extra food this year. Yes, correct, Miss Parker. It's 30 for those who are not staying overnight. Okay. So it's 30, you guys. My bad, 30 and stuff like that. And for the immediate Rock Squad, if you can't afford that, I'm willing to purchase your end for the immediate Rock Squad. That's Shank's Rock Squad, not anybody, and it's not being mean enough, but not just somebody said, or I want to come, you know what I'm saying? But for those that didn't get to come, if you're in town, I'm willing to do that for y'all, okay? So get at me or whatever. Hey, Candy's Wig. Hey, love. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you had a blessed one. Miss Parker, you remember Cupcake, the little girl who was taken from the birthday party? I'm glad they caught the monsters. Yeah, I wanted to cover Cupcake too. I'm still working, y'all. Wish I was able. Can't leave my brother, and my mom passed, and I've been taking care of him since 2017. Miss Pam, I'm praying for you and stuff like that. But I'll be going live, of course. You know what I'm saying? I went live the first one, and we had a good. I was live the second one too. Yep, I was live. I was live. So we're gonna have a good time. It's good vibes, Miss Pam, and stuff like that. But I'll be sharing it with you live, okay? Uh, any Nazaya updates? I'm in the group, and the ladies are really discouraged by Roxy's post, and Roxy's post is saying, like I told y'all already, and Roxy's post was saying, okay, thanks, that sound great. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Liz Shorts. Hey, love. Happy Thursday. I hope you had a blessed Thursday as well. Nah, you good. You good. But the group was really distraught because of Roxy's post, and she keeps making it adamant that, at this time, the search is over for Nazaya. So they think that they found her, but they're just not gonna say nothing until they're hearing and stuff like that. And I think it's safe. Y'all tell me if y'all agree or not. If they did, I ain't gonna be mad at them, cause with Shannon and Shannon Monster and Annette Monster and Jarvis Butts Monster, I think it's best for them, for their life, to, not to protect their lives at this time, but we want to see justice, and we can't see justice if they're harmed. You get what I'm saying? As much as we don't like them, because I can't stand them. I can't stand them and stuff, but ugh, ugh. Tannis, you talking about disgusted with this bitch over here with these babies. I'm this family and all the incest and all the I'm I'm so over it. But I think I'm gonna go on and play. Are y'all good? Y'all good in the chat? Y'all rocking? My riders rocking? What we doing? Cause I think I want to go through that and play my Mark D live, where yeah, justice for these babies, justice for these babies. Miss Parker, do you want me to share your Instagram? Yeah, Nick, you can share it. You can share it. Gotta talk to him. So okay, okay, okay. Are y'all good riders? We riding? Cause I think I want to finish sharing this Mark D live that we never shared. That we didn't finish sharing on here for it all. Okay. I think it's this one with these sick ass people. I'm sick of them. I'm sick. When I say sick of them, I'm sick of them. I think that's the one. All right, Tanisha, y'all. She said, yes, keep it going. I don't want what these folks keep having kids they don't want. Girl, Leslie, it be sad. It's the saddest shit ever. I think this is the one. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into it. Hey, we out of receipt. Salute. Happy Thursday to you. Okay. Hope you had a blessed Thursday. Miss Parker, I had a headache because I couldn't sleep. I just wish that the system would do better for the children. This case 10 is right here though. I'm like the Bryson family. Yeah, I really was so in. I had to take a break, like mentally take a break. And y'all make sure y'all go follow We Out of Receipts, my riders. Y'all know how I ride, how we ride. If I ride for y'all, ride for me, please. You know what I'm saying? This is hard. And go follow these content creators. Shank Rock, We Out of Receipts, Real Vibe, Oh Boy, The Unfiltered Muffy, Bird, my girl Nubiology, that came up through here. Juanita Bro, 2705. I gotta teach my moderators how to drop links. Do y'all not know how to drop links flight? So I can tell y'all how to drop links. I'll show y'all in a couple of days how to drop links. Yeah, we are also ordering t-shirts. Y'all getting me? We are also ordering shirts at a later date. So when we do the meet and greet, we're gonna have our justice for Shanquilla Robinson shirts, and they're gonna be different than last year's and the year before. The first year we did black and pink. Last year we did yellow with pink lettering, and they was everything. You know what I'm saying? And it felt good to have Miss Salamandra and Quill out there celebrating with us, and it was just a great time. And we do cook and stuff like that, and I did that. I cooked a lot of food. Marty and them cooked a lot of food the year before last. So yeah, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep the tradition going, and then hopefully we'll be going. Shanquilla Robinson. We cover the Shanquilla Robinson case. We out of receipts, and we go to all the news conferences and everything, and we will be in that courtroom when it come time to somebody get served. Okay. My son is 25 and he is convinced that CPS is corrupt in all states. He's shown me some, yeah, all of them. I've been playing it over at 10. It's sickening. It's super sickening. It's super sickening. I can't even express the system and how it works. It's super sickening. Yeah, let's get into this Desirehurst case. My riders, thank you again so much. Hit that like button for me if you got a page. Just share me out, please. As I would you. You know what I'm saying? Support the channel by purchasing a super sticker, super chat, or joining the rider membership. Are they really? We are the receipts. And y'all know I'm a Robinson. I'm a Robinson. My grandfather was a Robinson. My mother's maiden name is a Robinson. I always wanted to look into some stuff, the family tree of the Robinsons. I pray and hope that those fake friends pay with what they did to Shanquilla. I know if I'm spelling her name right. You just missing the E love, but yeah, they gonna get what they deserve. I know Conscious is a mug, you know what I'm saying? Conscious is something crazy and different. But again, salute to my riders. Happy Thursday, and let's get into this live. We originate from North Carolina. Yep, that's where they are, down here in North Carolina. We got receipts. I hope to see you at the meet and greet. The meet and greet is October the 27th. October the 23rd through October the 27th. And you can stay at the Airbnb with the ladies, the Rock Squad family. It's gonna be men there as well. It's gonna be food. It's $250 for 5 days. The 23rd through the 27th. Even if you come in that Friday, guys, it's still $250 to cover the cost of your room and things like that. But everything's included. Your food and your toiletries are included. But the first $100 deposit has to be in by March the 31st. And this is it right here. This is how you contact Marty to put your deposit down for your room. Jamie already sent her deposit in. She called me earlier. She was like, sis, I need to get my deposit put in. I was like, okay, sis, she's coming. And that's my Instagram in case you do need to get in touch with Marty. You can't find it for whatever reason. But let's get into Shanquilla. We in Detroit. We can't get past Detroit, y'all. Even with the Zion Foster, I can't wait to get into her story. Salute to Mark D. It's in North Carolina. It's down here in North Carolina where she's from, Tannis. And I hope you can make it, Tannis. It's not just for Rock Squad. Let me put that out there. It's not just for Rock Squad. This is for justice for Shanquilla Robinson. If you've been following it and you just haven't got to make it over there to me and Shank Rock to check it out, where you're just a new subscriber and you're tuning in, you are welcome to join us for the meet and greet, so let me put that out there, that it's not, and it's in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a lot to do here. If you're not going to stay at the house, if you do decide to stay at a hotel or whatever, it's a lot to do, but we're going to turn it up and we're going to have fun. It's going to be in California. I can try it next time. I don't know what we're going to do with that next time, the Bryson family, but I can look into Cali. You know what I'm saying? We do need to want. We have talked about expanding to different states and stuff, so it's gonna be fun. Hey, Kobina, happy Thursday to you, love. I hope you have a great day. Okay, and I hope your Thursday's been blessed. Newton Oliver Robinson is the name of a trust. Cam Newton is family. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm quiet. I've never been to North Carolina. I do want to see. Yep, and y'all know Myrtle Beach is here and some more stuff. So it's a lot to do in 5 days. Um, but we hope y'all spend some time with us. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much to do. In North Carolina, if you've never been to Anniston, I would love to meet you. You know what I'm saying? And so many others. Yeah, if y'all want to, yeah, Marty, Nikki dropped my Instagram right there for anybody that wants to feels, you know what I'm saying, however y'all want to contact us and stuff like that. And I can give you Marty's information to send your deposit in and stuff like that, or just give y'all information on what's going on and all of that if you're more interested. But I want to get into this and we're gonna listen and dialogue and I'm gonna stop it. We're gonna ask questions or y'all tell me y'all thoughts, okay? We getting back to this paperwork.
Listen, y'all, we really be up late at night on.
This is the live that I stopped. We got into the paperwork and they was talking about who found this paperwork after that fight with Naziah. Who found this on January the 11th, and we're gonna get into it.
The phone with Mark, like when he is off this camera, he needs somebody to talk to and vent to because this is a lot on him as one person. Like carrying the community when it comes to bringing you guys things. So he calls us and we be up taking those calls so he can be able to vet this information and bring this information to y'all. So we just asking for you guys to please be kind. We are a family over here. We don't do negativity. So when you see him, you see us. When you see us, you see him. We are a representation of 7 Mile Radio.
Okay, that was like Jill Scott out there.
We are the receipts that we are Indigenous Americans, yes. And we are the receipts. I hope you can join us at the meet and greet this year. I hope you can.
So now, so with that being said, man, like I said, it's a whole lot to unpack with this story.
Absolutely.
I mean, layer after layer after layer of the onion has been unraveled, and we got deeper than the ocean with this one. And indeed, it's about to get deeper.
My God.
Right. So let's just go ahead and start with the meat, right? So I have government documents. I have documents from someone who works for the government that sent me that shows proof of a report, an assault and battery report. Okay. The perpetrator is another 13-year-old girl. The victim is Naziah Harris. The report was filed on 1/11/24. Let me pull this up here.
Now, Nikki, because Nikki's following this case heavy, you guys. She said had to reboot. Okay, good. Nikki, now I need you to listen to this because you know ain't the only person that could file in court if your daughter, your granddaughter that's in your custody was in a fight. Aren't you the only one that could file charges against the other person, or am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? Or can anybody just go to court? But somebody went downtown and filed the paper on January the 11th. Why January the 11th? Why not when the fight happened?
Now I had to blur out some information because the person named in these documents is a minor. And once again, these are official government documents sent to me. Okay. Now, what you're looking at right now is the documents that show Naziah Harris as the victim. Let me zoom in on that for you. Zion Harris is the victim. Okay.
Okay, so let's give a little context. I think there are people coming in that may be a little confused.
He's great. Break it down right now, Nikki. He's great. Break it down right now.
We gonna get to it on because they said that we thought we been missing on it. Exactly, right? So here you see it says open and active. Okay, it was filed on 1/11/24. Now this other kid's basically record, and you see that the assault and battery was filed, where the incident happened on 11/02. No, 11/2.
Yeah. Wait.
It happened 11/2.
Oh, okay, where is that at? You said it happened when?
He's saying it happened November 2nd, 2023.
Okay.
But again, like I said, it was filed on the 24th, 2 days after she came up missing.
It was filed on the 11th.
On the 11th.
Well, that's 2 days, ain't it?
You said the 24th.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the date.
Oh, yeah, January
11th. 2 days after.
We Oughta Receive said another Robinson was unalived after Shanquilla in Wisconsin. We go back to Smokey Robinson, Motown. That's crazy. That's wow. So basically, Mark D is saying like, so Naziah got in a fight. That's the fight that Auntie Monster took her to. And that was back in, they said allegedly October, but the paperwork says November. You know, when they first filed the papers. But somebody went and processed the papers downtown against the girl that fought Naziah on January the 11th.
Now, this juvenile is still in police custody, and they can't go forward with the case because Naziah is missing. Now, why was the case filed 2 days after she came up missing?
Right. That's the question.
About the assault and battery, where she was the victim. Right?
Yeah. That's $1 million question. How do you file that now if it happened in 2023? The week before.
Are you trying to cover up something?
Right? The week before.
Maybe it's a typo.
I don't think it.
Hey, Mama Boo, happy Thursday. I hope you had a blessed Thursday, love. Come on, Nikki, y'all. And I hope, again, y'all, these are my notes. These is papers full of notes. I've been in here, got my pen and my paper. Who filed that paper? And why January 11th?
I think it's a typo. That's the government that came from.
Well, who filed it?
Who filed it? Well, seeing that it was the day after, now I heard when the argument in part one was that why anybody in the house didn't file or whatever, they said that the grandmother filed it on the 10th.
Mm-hmm. The next day.
Yeah. And then went on the 11th, like, who did this on the 11th?
Exactly.
Right.
And why wasn't it filed when the incident happened? When the incident happened.
Now, to add another layer to this onion, it is alleged. Now, I didn't get a chance to put this screenshot, the video that Roxy sent me in the system today, but it's alleged, and we have a text message conversation from, not a text message, but an inbox conversation saying that Shannon is the person that took her to this fight.
Yes.
Jesus.
So Shannon, Roxy, am I telling the truth?
He is very much so telling the truth.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow my girl as well, the 504 girl, and then make sure y'all follow her sister's podcast, the CCC podcast. Very informative information over there on a lot of crisis happening in our communities. And happy Thursday to you, 504 girl. Hope you had a blessed day.
In the live, somebody brought to my attention that someone who went to school with Naziah knew her. So I inboxed her to get a little bit of information from her, and she pretty much told me in so many words that Shannon, she got into a fight with some girl. I don't know if it's this 13-year-old that's alleged to have had whatever.
Nikki, right. Nikki, that's why I say, y'all, the prosecutors ain't got to tell. I ain't got to see the trial. I'm going to watch it, of course. But I already know what's going down.
Involvement with Naziah on the assault case. However, she did state that Shannon took Naziah to go fight some girl. Alleged. I guess we're alleging that it's this girl that's in custody. But she took her to go fight the girl. She doesn't know anything else past that. I tried to message her back to ask for more information about the fight, and all of a sudden, magically, I can't send her any more messages. So I find that quite peculiar. So, Aaron Booker, if you ain't here, I would love to hear the rest of your story.
Danielle Ross there too. I remember the fight. My kids told me about it.
Oh, Shannon's watching now.
Oh, hi Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Shannon, why don't you call? You have a moment.
Let us know about.
You know what? I got a question for Shannon as well. I got a question for her as well, because in regards to her integrity as far as what she says, right? I asked you a question in part one in regards to Jarvis being married or someone giving him a ring, because I heard this.
We got receipts. We have to do a live together.
Story about somewhere around last year, Shannon supposedly giving Jarvis tax money so he can flip whatever how dudes do, flip it and bring some money back to the house. And he allegedly bought a girl a wedding ring and got her pregnant. And she told me she didn't know nothing about no ring or nothing about him being like no.
Juanita said, I heard Shannon beat the baby to death after she found out she was pregnant. I believe it. Thank you, Kobina, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for pouring into the channel. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Y'all keeping me in my growth. Y'all keep watering meaningful seeds on the channel, and I appreciate it. And again, We Are the Receipts. It's good to know, and I would like to network with you. We Are the Receipts, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Out of Receipt. But I believe at Juanita, and that's why I said it was a live the other night, and the auntie said that they was fighting because she kept making Naziah watch her babies, and I think it was more to it than that. But let's get to it.
But I'm wondering who this post was for from Shannon, who said, keep my name out your mouth. You accepted that engagement ring. Accept all the bullshit and baggage that comes with him, Miss Butts.
Mrs. Butts.
Mrs. Butts.
Well, Shannon, waiting on you. Come on. Waiting on you.
Is the phone line open?
Not yet.
Okay.
So we dissecting this. We dissecting this report that was filed on the 11th that took place in November 2023. Naziah went missing on January 9th.
I mean, was there another fight that you took her to right before that we don't know about? What was that?
Well, Aaron did say that the fight happened in October of last year. So, but then Naziah went missing in January. So, I mean, that's not too far off. So
the girl, right, that Naziah had to fight with, I guess her brother was recently killed for, I don't know what the situation was.
So look, that's the kicker, Leslie. I believe the auntie took that baby life. Yeah, me too, allegedly. Me too. But yeah, allegedly he took her tax money and got a girl a ring, got engaged, married another girl, and got her pregnant. And for a lot of people that didn't get to see the Facebook at that time because it wasn't worldwide, so we heard of the story about the little girl, but it wasn't worldwide and booming. but she was Auntie Monster was making posts on Facebook like hashtag she's Mrs. Butts and all of that, and this is after Naziah was missing.
It was about that. Now that song that I was playing in the beginning is actually the girl that Naziah fought. And it's kind of like a get back song for her brother. Now I don't know if this goes back and ties into the whole situation about, you know, the gang activity that her brother supposedly was in, that he called in and debunked and said he wasn't a part of no gang. Right? I don't know if that got connections to that. But then it was a call made, right? It was a call made to a family member stating, and I never put this out, I've known about this for a minute, but it's peculiar to me because I think this is what actually got motion this morning. There was a phone call made to one of the family members who I originally talked to saying that, oh, well, Naziah is in the house and being held for ransom basically by the guys who her mother owed money to. But that person couldn't tell them the location or where they got that information from. So we don't know if that was told to the people who are the family members I talked to, just to deter them away from
the situation
maybe what they did, right, to make it look like.
So did y'all hear that? Juanita said they all covered up for each other, and the grandma knows more than what she said that on that stand. So basically, do y'all believe that? Because Mark D said, do y'all think that they trying to use this girl that fought because her brother was in a gang, and they said that she basically fought Naziah because her mother owed her brother money, because we all know allegedly that lady's addicted to drugs and that she owed a drug dealer a lot of money allegedly, and that they took her for ransom. Or are they using this as an excuse to throw everybody out from what they did?
Look like they didn't have anything to do with her being missing. When Shannon already said she was the last one to see her go to school, we heard that Shannon took her to this fight that she allegedly went to.
So about the ransom.
And it's another thing about Shannon. There's some CPS situations that I just so happen to.
We'll come back to the ransom.
Yeah, to pull up.
Thank you.
So this situation right here looks like, what does it say? Shannon, the mother of all of her kids, right, named all of the kids. There was an incident at a birthday party where one of the children attended the birthday party, attended Jarvis of sexual abuse. I'm going to try to keep this up on the screen while I'm reading. Naziah and Janiyah reported that Jarvis touched them.
So y'all got to remember, and it is excuses, y'all. Y'all got to remember, before Naziah, this baby ain't get justice, because it was another child at a birthday party that he allegedly did some stuff to, and they reported it and nothing got done. So this baby didn't even receive justice. What is wrong with these people these days? Family just doing too much. It's a sad situation here. Yeah.
So this is his own daughter.
And don't forget, that was his daughter and Naziah and the little girl at the birthday party. His own daughter by Monster Auntie. By the Monster Auntie that said he touched them. So his oldest daughter by Shannon definitely said that they made a report and said that he touched her and it hurt her too. They've been saying a lot of that, but my opinion, I don't know why she's still alive. Them clothes they only show blood stains, look to be dripping from her head, like she was saying Shannon hit her. Yeah, he also touches 4-year-olds. Yeah, top
Shannon's daughter that they had together. So this man has been touching his reports of this man touching his own daughter.
Right, her oldest daughter. Shannon's oldest daughter.
want us to believe anything that you have to say in regards to anything? Knowing what kind of man this is. You know what kind of man this is. And we're supposed to believe you about anything that you're saying.
So there y'all have it. He touched the oldest daughter. There's been reports made, so she ain't get justice neither. Happy Thursday, Kika. I hope you had a blessed day.
Should we go to another one? That was the one of the four.
And that's 1 of 4. 1 of 4, y'all.
This is another one. Jarvis is in on the, SOR, and Angel leaves him alone with the children. He is not supposed to have any contact with the children, but it's unknown if he molested them yet. Angel is the offender, so this is somebody else's Angel's CPS investigator. He's also named in that one. Let me see what this one is. About 2-3 months ago, it was discovered that Jarvis was in jail because of having sex with a minor who was there. Lucretia, looks like, has been making sure not to leave his daughters alone with Jarvis. One time picking up Lucretia, what did it say? Lucretia is into drugs. Lucretia uses narcos for pain, all this other shit. So he got kids. He around kids that he know he's not supposed to be around. He molests his own daughter, and the mama know it. Still with him. And now I'm getting threats from Jarvis' family and shit. He said it ain't threats. He said it wasn't threatening. Remember I told y'all about this. I told y'all all y'all was going to be mad about this one. Tell him he coming to Detroit soon. The fuck is that supposed to be?
Why do we
Because
want to protect that?
I need to get my facts straight. I'm talking about shit that people told me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's already public record.
Here's the conversation. Say, cuz we need to talk. I said, about what? I'm trying to get to the, trying to bounce back and forth. I'm like, who is this? He gonna say,
Real quick, put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree that they just as sick as him for covering up the brother, whoever the brother is, and stuff like that, threatening these content creators and stuff. And put a 2 in the chat if y'all think, you know what I'm saying? It's just like they feel like, because he got factual information, he got documents and everything on Angel is the baby mother. She has reports out on Jarvis. Two, that he touched one of their kids together, and the other one is Lucretia. He touched one of their kids, but she's not supposed to be around their kids either. She said very sick. Well, damn, no one's safe around this monster, not even his own kids. Yeah, y'all know he touched his 4-year-old and gave it an STD, so he definitely doesn't care.
you speaking on somebody when you don't have all the facts. You dug up a whole bunch of stuff from my folks' past. Stop speaking on people you don't know. You don't know who out here can get close to you. You speaking on my family and he down for a gun charge, nothing more. Stop that. Stop spreading lies before it's too late.
That was 2. That's a threat. 2 threats.
Oh, that's what I said. Are you threatening me? I don't think I got to that part. Did I show that one? I said that. Excuse me on the crops, y'all. I was trying to get everything the best way I can. So yeah, I'm like, hey, are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? I'm trying to line all of this shit up. Hold on. That's one. Where's two at? All right, this is the second one, y'all. Excuse me. So this is the second.
Somebody said that's definitely a threat.
So I'm like, so are you right? Are you threatening me? He said, no, but get your facts straight. And I'm trying to read it on the screen at the same time as I'm controlling all of this shit. So I said, well, talk to me like you got some sense, cuz I'm a grown-ass man just like you are. I ain't got no reason to make up nothing. Blase, 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 blase. The family telling me everything that I know. It ain't no lies. There's too many people confirming the shit, and it's all checking out, basically. So we concluded the conversation with him saying, just please, man, no more podcasts. You throwing another brother under the bus.
Oh, please.
Just polite about it.
Please.
I don't understand
Let me
why.
tell you something, big dog. Let me tell you something, because I know you watching, right? Because I gave you the opportunity. I told you I'd call you. You said, no, we're going to keep it here. I ain't no internet nigga, so we can keep it here. Where you want to stay, where you want to keep it at. For every one motherfucker that you think this motherfucker got that love him, I got 100. You might think that I'm an internet nigga, but you can come roll up on me and play and think that you can think you're gonna do some bullshit if you want to. It's not the game you want to play, homeboy, and that ain't no threat either. It's crazy how you motherfuckers is more worried about this bitch ass nigga getting exposed than what this bitch ass nigga did to these kids. Are you another one of these motherfuckers that's out here fucking kids? That's why you protecting them? Because I done did everything but put your face and your page out there. And you know if I did that, it'd be over for you too. Why you protecting this bitch ass nigga? Your folks. You motherfuckers like you is part of the problem. Knowing that shit like this is going on and allowing it. Letting these motherfuckers go around and continue to doing what the fuck they doing. Like, what if it was your daughter? Or maybe are you doing it to your daughter too? Because obviously he don't give a fuck about his. Don't jump back in my inbox with no bullshit either. Because I'll put your face out there. And then you're going to have everybody on social media looking for your ass. People that don't even know me. And I don't give a fuck. You and everybody that love him.
I just gotta say this real quick, and I'm gonna play the rest. I agree with Mark D on that. You know, ain't nobody said nothing about justice for her since he been doing this, and they all been like going at him about monster butts, and it's sickening to me.
They out here fucking kids, and you want to protect them. Excuse my language, but I'm pissed off about that shit. For real. Y'all talk to these people, man.
So, just so we can, because I people will be like, why y'all telling us all this? Why you telling us all this? Why is this important? Why is this important? I think it adds context to actually what's going on here. And
the type of motherfuckers that we dealing with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much. Very
you don't
much
think these type of motherfuckers will sweep some shit under the rug if they did something to that girl?
Yeah.
You think that they don't know more than they telling?
Well, we did swept underneath the rug. That's why we're here now.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly.
I went from being told that I was like fucking up the investigation to now my videos is front and center in the damn conference room when they finding out evidence and shit.
Wow.
If it wasn't for us, this shit would be a fucking cold case by now. They're not talking about it on the news. And then when the relatives went out there, that was another crazy part. The news, right? They edited the shit down. We put when the relatives that I went and interviewed Fox 2, and I'm not blaming the journalist that did the interview or nothing. This is the platform and how they operate. They went out there and they did that interview. They put all of that information out about what's going on in that house, that abuse is going on from someone who fucking witnessed it themselves, who grew up in the house.
So,
and they edited that shit down to something that was really not even worth putting out, to make a long story short.
yeah.
But then the very next day, and I was almost on this search with my Facebook friend, another good friend of mine whose son came up missing, and she called in. Guess what? She called in on episode 2, and she said, you know what? What's wrong with the family? Because it was my family. I would be out there, boots on the ground, 24/7, 48 hours a day, looking for my child, not knowing that 2 days later, it would be her son. And then she would find her son dead in the garage, live on Fox 2, and they aired it and put it the fuck out.
Yeah, sure.
They didn't edit that shit out. Why? Because it's about ratings. They're not trying to help solve cases.
Yeah.
News stories is no different to news outlets than a chicken sandwich is to Popeyes. When Popeyes put the chicken sandwich out, what happened? KFC had one. Churches had one. Why? Because they're trying to tap into the revenue of everybody spending money on that chicken sandwich. Notice the trend when news stories happen, right? We got a kidnapped kid, a missing kid, another bigger missing kid story, then another bigger missing kid story, or another bigger missing person. We've been on missing kids since Zion.
Yeah.
It's a product that they sell to the public for ratings.
And that's sad, because these are real people.
Right.
These are real people. And for the record, I don't think that moment should have been caught, her fainting when she found her baby. I don't think that was a moment that she should have had privately. But
absolutely.
But then in the same token too, it's like, we need to see how serious it is. We need to see the real emotion. Police need to see that. Like, these are real people losing their babies to whatever evil is in the city. Crystal Autumn asked, she said, the real question is, have y'all been turning this extra stuff over to DPD or the FBI? It seems like a lot of withheld
okay, now about that, I'm so glad you asked. Because for some odd reason, the police have only been reaching to contact the grandmother in regards to this situation. Right? The relatives that's been talking to me, when they reach out to the police, how about that it's been 17 CPS calls to Annette's house within the last 18 months?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I have that somewhere too documented. I have so much stuff.
And it makes you wonder.
The police have been contacted, right? The police have been contacted by the other relatives, but they haven't been contacted back. Right? It took for the relatives to go into the police commissioner's meeting this morning, right? When it had nothing to do with Nazala, when they had Zoom people recording and all of that type, it was live on Zoom. So they had to go in there and say, hey, we're the relatives, and we've been trying to get in contact with y'all because the person that y'all getting in contact with, we feel like they got something to do with it. And they just whisked them out of the conference room quick. Why? Because they was on Zoom and that shit was recorded. So they had to get them out of the damn video. But now they contacted them, right? They talked to them. And I'm waiting to hear back from her because she said that the police had some pictures that they wanted to show her. So I say that to say that it's not like they haven't made attempts. It's not like anybody hasn't made attempts.
I said that they won.
So I want to make a phone call right quick if I could. Let me see if this is going to work like I think it is.
Yes, Crystal, it does fall on them.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, sister?
Huh?
It's Mark. What's going on?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, gentlemen, this is Nazia's lunch lady. Okay. And she had a conversation with me about her last encounter with Nazia. And I'm going to just let you have the flow, sister. Let us know about this little sister and, your everyday encounters with her versus that last day when you seen her. And just, the climate of everything that you want to speak about.
Well, she was every day. She would give hugs and would come and make me laugh and talk with me every day. And versus the last day I saw her when she had that look on her face, and she didn't look like herself. So I asked her what was wrong. She said nothing. So I'm thinking it's just a typical day of a child getting in trouble with something because they come to school, and that was the last time I saw her. And I've been really worried about her. I've been praying for her safety. So I don't know what's going on with the situation, but that's the last encounter I had with her.
Mm-hmm. So now, I don't know if it happened on school grounds or even if you want to speak on this, but did you hear anything about a fight that allegedly happened between her and a girl where there was an assault or whatnot?
No, I didn't hear anything about it because when they get out of school, I'm still in the back. So I don't know when they leave out that door, I actually don't know what they be doing. Okay. But I haven't heard anything about a fight. She could have had.
Real quick, when you work at a school, don't you notice the appearance of the kids? And for the fact that she said she was in the back of the school, we know kids talk. And I say that this is the last time because this is where I kind of ended it. So we get into it. But I just feel like she know more. She just really just didn't feel comfortable speaking on it.
Could have had, but
because I feel like she didn't want to incriminate herself.
Heard anything about it?
But you said she was off that last day though. She wasn't her normal self when you spoke to her.
No, she wasn't.
Now, did you ever hear anything about abuse in the house or nothing? She was just a normal girl to you, huh?
Yeah, she was just a normal girl to me every day because she would come and talk every day. So I've never noticed nothing about no abuse, what was going on with no abuse because she didn't seem like it.
She hid it well.
Come in and play, play with the kids and interact, act with the kids and all that. They, she didn't act like there was nothing going on with abuse in that house.
Man. Well, yeah, I guess if it's anything you want to say, else about the situation, because a lot of people just wondering, want to hear perspective from people who, work in the house. I think we gotta.
Can she hear me?
Yeah, she can hear you.
Hi. I got people in the comments wanting to know: did it appear that she looked pregnant the last time I seen her?
You know what? That's a good question because I really didn't notice her on that level because I really never paid attention to her like that. I will only see her when she get her breakfast, she go to class, and when she get her lunch. But I never really paid attention to that. And that's the guy's honest truth. I never could.
So y'all can't tell the difference of somebody's face spreading, getting bigger, or nothing.
She looked like she was just a regular girl, came to school every day, so I couldn't tell. Unless she hid it, I don't know. But I never really noticed it.
And the face that you described, you said she had this look on her face. If you can describe it, what would the look? What would it look like?
Like an upset look. Just a weird upset look. But all I'm doing is just praying for her and would like for, hopefully that she come back because it's just been a long ride.
Man, for everybody.
I got a question. Good evening. What are the kids saying? Like, what is the climate at the school right now? I'm sure.
No one's saying anything. No kids are saying anything, nothing. Yeah. Nobody's speaking on it.
Now we heard. Now, I'm about to say the reason I guess we was asking that because we heard something. I don't know if it's another lunch lady or what, but we we was hearing something about the lunch lady was hearing that the school kids were saying that she was allegedly going to run away because she was pregnant. Now again, I don't know if there's, if you're the only lunch lady there, or if it's, somebody else in the staff that they was mixing that up with, but that was something else to be heard coming from out of the nucleus of the school. So
I don't know. They may have. I don't know. They may have.
All right. Well, yeah, like I said, sister, I just wanted to, give you a chance to be heard by the people, and whatnot, because I know you was one of the people that seen her that last day. So
Yes, I've just prayed for her. Hope she come back safely. Hope there's nothing wrong or anything with her, because it's.
Juanita's right. I think she don't want to be put on the spot, because you tell when someone's pregnant, especially if you see that person every day.
Like I said, a long ride. And I love kids, so I worry about her, because I have a daughter and a granddaughter of my own, a 37-year-old daughter and a 20-year-old granddaughter, so I totally understand. I've never had to experience that, but, I never had to experience that, but I could just imagine what the family is feeling like.
Is there someone in the school that you know of that you may have, like an administrator, have seen, maybe she's been comfortable with, or anything like that? Like, is the school putting up any flyers or offering support to the concerned?
Well, I guess the kids probably see it because it's all over Facebook. So I'm not for sure about, if she was comfortable with them, talk to them. Because like I said, the only time I seen her really was at breakfast and lunch. And sometimes I see her walking up the hallway, but that was it. That's the only time I saw her. Now, as far as the classroom and anywhere else that goes on in there, I couldn't tell you. What, say it with the teachers or anybody.
all right.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah, we appreciate you picking up, sister. Like I said, I talked to you earlier. I just wanted to get a conversation with you to get, what you had to say on the air.
Right, but yeah, but like I said, I'm praying for her.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So yeah, I heard that she, had tried to call in one of the shows. So I just wanted to, see what she had to say. Possibly, I spoke to her earlier. She delved a little bit deeper, but I guess something she may not want to, talk about. But that was just.
And then she may not. She can only know so much. Like she's in it, because I was just telling, like, y'all gotta relax. Like, hang up. Like, y'all, we cannot do that. Like, y'all gotta chill, seriously. Like, I mean, this lady taking time out of her day just to tell us whatever she may know, to give us an inside scoop of what's going on in school and around the school. Y'all really have to chill. And not only we underestimate the emotional toll that this is taking on people that were around her, such as the staff. Like, and I agree with what Shay said. I think another young lady said, like, she's just the lunch lady. We have to be, we have to meet these people with grace, and that they are taking the time to share their experience and interaction with Naziah. We got to accept whatever it is that they are giving. We got to be more kind, and I'd like to see more of that in our community. I know that Mark came on and talked about how we were greeted as the media team in the comment that the young lady left in the beginning. We got to do better in our community. Like, there's so much hatred in our community. Like, I appreciate y'all tuning in, but just reading some of these comments, like, it's just overall just everything. And I want to make sure that I speak for myself. I don't speak for everybody. I don't want to make anyone feel like I'm attacking anybody. I don't condone no threats that Mark got from the family. That's another form of hate. Like I said, when you see Mark, you see us, you see us, you see Mark. This is about spreading awareness. This is about involving the community in efforts to finding Naziah. This is to help, like Shay said, give context and give layers as to what she was going through and what led to this. It kind of helped build her, because we don't know. We only going based off of what the family has said on the news. We really don't know Naziah. So some of the things that we're getting from the family and the things that we are uncovering helps give us some type of perspective. Oh wow, I get it. I see why. I can't imagine how she would feel. But we got to be more gentle, y'all. We have to. I know that Jarvis, yes, I understand. Yeah, it's some anger there. Absolutely, as it should be, because that could be our kids. And some of the family members may be in this chat, have been violated by him and they're afraid to speak up. This is what this is for, is to create a platform to be able to give the people who can't speak up a voice. We got to be able to have a safe space for them. That lunch lady coming in to speak to us tonight is a safe space for her. We want to welcome her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And she humanized a bit of Naziah too, because although Naziah is missing, we're getting a perspective of who she is, just from different people she came in contact with. So, like Sheeta said, let's welcome her and let's appreciate what she did contribute to the conversation. She gave us a little bit about how she was that day. So that is a lot, y'all. So
I really, this theory about, the fight or whatnot, that's just been on my mind because why would they report this? It's like another layer of the cover up to make a long story short.
Who would have report, like whoever came out to the school, DPS takes that report. DPS takes that report, and then is that stored in the DPS system or is that stored in the DPD system? Right. That's a very good question.
Right. How does that process really work?
Right. Well,
what is the time frame that they have to report, to Detroit Police Department? Like,
who do y'all think reported that to the who do y'all think reported that on January the 11th about trying to press charges against that little girl that Naziah fought on January 11th?
What is the time frame?
Because it speaks volumes.
They didn't pick it up almost a month later. Why? What is the time frame for DPS and DPD? How serious does it have to be for it to leave DPS and go to DPD?
Because when I first got this, when I first heard it, before I got the documents, I'm like, so what? There was a fight, and she took her to the fight like the same, like the day that she came up missing, and after school or something. Like I'm like, they know something, and they're not.
Somebody dropped the ball.
The video of her being pregnant, that was another thing that I wanted to load up. With her dancing, putting her stomach under her belly, and where she gesturing as if she's pregnant. That's what she looked like to be.
Yeah, it looked like it too. It looked like she was pregnant too.
So my theory is this dude got her pregnant, and they did something weird, and they're trying to cover it up the best way they can.
Man,
I just say it's too many inconsistencies. It's just a lot of twists and turns. You can't get a straight answer from nobody. And I haven't just listening. And Shay, I know that you listened to the podcast from the start of this thing and just replaying the calls with the dad, replaying the calls with Shannon and then the Florentino. What were some of the things that you discovered? By just re-listening to the. Well, I had a concern. Two concerns. I actually want to know and I sent it to y'all. I wanted to know, and you've seen it too. I want to know who actually said they saw her at the gas station. You still got that post that I sent you, I think from a couple of days ago. Saw Naziah at a
because I heard a couple of reports of people saying they seen her
Shannon
mom.
posted that she was at the gas station.
That
they has up. It said update on the 24th, I think, of January. they saw a sighting of her at on a gas station camera.
Now why did Auntie Monster say that she saw that they got an update? Why would y'all say that? Why would y'all say that? Who really did it? That's why I said Monster Butts played a part, but Auntie Monster did it. Hey, Tony King, happy Thursday. I hope you had a blessed Thursday, okay, love? I'm thinking it was one of her aunts that thought, absolutely, Juanita.
Just bear with me, y'all, because I might get a lot of information and it may have gotten drowned out.
Yeah, because I know you probably sent it to me, but where it's at this point, yeah, I don't
So, give me just a minute.
Show us what video. The video is the pregnant video. That's what y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Shit, if I had it, I would like, now I gotta find the video.
Oh, well,
you got it?
It's on my page.
Okay, let me see.
If y'all go to Roxy Rock's page, I made it public. The video is on there. You gotta probably scroll down, but it's a video.
If you go to Facebook and follow Roxy Rocks, you will see the video of Naziah. She's showing Naziah belly BE. So Roxy Rocks on Facebook.
Girls, it's a TikTok video. Y'all can watch it on there.
Rox, if you don't mind, let me see. Just send me the link right quick. And
I wonder, can I send it?
I got you.
Right, I feel like that too, Shanita. What's up with the green lights? We got green lights on every building, on every corner. Aren't they supposed to be camera?
I just sent that flyer to you with the
camera enabled
caption.
If you can pull that up, because I want to know, where did she get this information from that she was seen at Mac and East Warren area. She was spotted at the gas stations and liquor stores in the Mac and East Warren area. This was on January 26th.
So that's Shannon. That's Marquita. One of them.
That's Marquita. That's not Shannon Page. That's Marquita. And was the police made aware of this? You know, like, or the gas stations and liquor stores cameras ran for proof of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just interesting.
They just be lying. That shit for no reason.
It's just interesting. But as I was, while he's pulling that up, combing through, going back through the phone calls, I did hear
update. She's been spotted at the gas station and liquor stores. So the gas stations and the liquor stores.
Yeah. So where she get that information? Where did the information? Where did that come from?
Where did that come from?
This was on January 26th. Like, who told you that? Who told you that?
And where the video camera footage at?
Even
if they don't have a green light, every corner store.
But that's what I'm saying. That's my question to the police department.
They ain't asked for nothing.
Why is it that there's no footage?
Right. Of nothing.
What are those? What are green screens for?
Yeah, Shaq gon' bag it up. I'm trying to download the video.
He's trying to download it for y'all.
See, this is the work that I was trying to do before, so y'all let me know. But fuck it, I can do it while we live.
We all family. y'all go. While y'all wait, Shut up, back it up.
Right.
Enjoy the music.
Enjoy the music.
Y'all go. While y'all wait, shut up, back it up.
Somebody's computer is up. Is that my phone?
Is that mine? Look it up. You might want to turn that off.
Yeah, that's definitely a rookie mistake. So let's take a look at this video, and y'all, the ladies, right, that's watching, y'all let us know if she looks, with child. Shawty gon' bag it up. Shawty gon' bag it up. Shawty gon' bag it up. Why?
And that's the video. I'm gonna post this. Y'all go check it out later on after this live, but y'all get to check it out. It's gonna be at the 53-minute and 5-second mark where she looks really pregnant.
Yeah, Shawty gon' bag it up. Shawty gon' bag it up. Shawty gon' bag it up. Shawty gon' bag it up.
Yeah, she was very much pregnant.
That's her in the white. Nazaya's in the white. And the white. She looks heavy on top. Yeah. And I would like to.
This baby was good and pregnant, child. Good and full, pregnant. No doubt about it. It's sad.
Bring to y'all attention that this video is dated as January 3rd. The day before she came up missing. So just keep in mind that the picture that you saw on the bus of her hearing.
And they said this TikTok was made the day before she went missing.
This is from January 8th, 2024.
I'm thinking, could it have been this TikTok that she did that got Shannon Monster and Granny Monster upset because she was exposing herself being pregnant to the world? Because this was January the 8th, y'all.
So
she look heavy up top.
Does she look a little heavy up there?
She does. She look a little heavy up top.
Yeah, it's either that or chili cheese fries. I don't know.
Man.
Somebody said freeze it when she turned to the side, right?
Look, I'm not about to mess up nothing else. Y'all got doing too much. But let me see. What I was about to do was open the call-in lines up real quick because people said they wanted to call in. So let me go ahead and throw that number up there real quick. 313-723-0481. Whenever y'all see that number up there, that means the call-in line is open. Free to chime in and kick it with us. Share y'all thoughts on what y'all feel about this, man. Like I said, I just wanted to let y'all know about this new detail about this fight. Okay, and the CPS reports and investigations while Shannon's saying that, he didn't get married and we got proof from him, her making posts about this, like, come on, your credibility is down in the drain right now.
I'm going to share it, Tony. I'm gonna put this out there as soon as I end this live. I'm going to share this video on my community wall. And y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Mark D, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel. And check out those comments and say a lot under them comments. Y'all see some people pop out and say things, and yeah.
Y'all know something about this little girl. Where she at?
I want to say this about Shannon because I don't know if she's tuning in or not. But if somebody called, I'll say my thoughts. Go ahead, Mark.
What's going on, Carla? Who's this? Where you calling from?
It's Sakul Green. I went to school with you, man.
Okay, what's happening? Make sure you turn that device down in the background. You echoing my show back in your phone.
Hey, I wanted to ask a question.
Okay.
What's up with the bus driver? Why he ain't on there? Why he ain't saying nothing?
We haven't got no contact with the bus driver.
That's what I'm saying. See, the bus driver need to speak up too.
Well, we've heard different things from the bus driver. Like the bus driver said that they seen her getting off the bus or whatnot, or going into the house. But that's all from third party. We want to hear. That's why I'm trying to get as much from the people that's actually seen her or talked to her as I can.
Like I said, man, you're doing the best you can, and I'm proud of you, dude. Your family on some bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much at the end of the day. I appreciate your call, homie.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, as far as Shannon is concerned, just as a I don't know, and Roxy, you can speak to this. I don't know her relationship with Naziah. I'll wait till you turn the line off.
What's happening, Carla? Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hey, I'm going to use another name. This is Tracy.
This is Tracy.
Hey,
all right, Tracy.
Tracy.
What's going on?
Hey. Okay, so look, Mark, you probably don't know who I am. So about some of the documents, right? The file is not out right now, so it's only certain information that can be filed, right? But what is known for a fact is that something was filed after she was missing, and that is being investigated as far as that little girl that she got into a fight with.
So what you're saying is that is a part of the investigation of all of this right now, and that is being investigated. That it was filed after she came up missing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, the biggest issue is the family, because something's not right there at all. But see, it's only so much information that could be put out, because the public will take things into their own hands, and y'all gotta let people do what they gotta do.
And that's the part that I was telling them a couple of videos ago about the search party. That's part of the reason why I calmed down on the search party, because with me going back to back with all of that info, okay, it's almost, I'll just say exciting people. I'll say it like that, right? And then while at the same time that we're exciting people with all of this information, we're going out and searching for her in the area of the people that we're excited about, right? It could cause an issue, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm sure a lot of people should understand without me having to connect those dots. So with that being said,
exactly.
Right, with that being said,
and also,
go ahead.
A lot of the conversation is going over the place. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that's the same with it. Kind of like the investigation is just a little bit, it's a little bit that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let all the pieces kind of come into play. But for one, the auntie, the mama, the grandma, the boyfriend, all the kids over there is ridiculous. So no, just be patient. Be patient and stay calm.
Yeah, that's the last. Well, at the end of the day, what she's saying is nobody take the shit into their own hands trying to. What you say, Rob?
6-7 weeks. So,
no, well, yeah.
Time is ticking.
Yeah, but what we don't want is for the information getting out to cause anybody to go try to take matters into their own hands. At the end of the day.
Please, y'all, do not take matters in your own hands. We are not having this conversation for that. We are all adults. I'm sure y'all know that. Don't take matters in your own hands, y'all. The police still have a job to do.
And just relax. Just stay calm. It's gonna all make sense. So, Mark, I'm out.
For sure.
Thank you.
So for all of the conspiracy theorists in the damn chat, that was absolutely not Shannon.
Yeah, because that's what I'm like, you girl have something to comment. Yeah.
That is not Shannon, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not Shannon. But yeah, let me go back to the phone line. What's going on, caller? Who's this? Where you calling from?
My name is Tammy.
What's up, Tammy?
Hi, Tammy.
Hey. Yeah, I just, it's just like, I don't understand why people are protecting, pedophiles.
That's a conversation to be had. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a conversation.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Inadvertently with the whole, the threat thing. It wasn't about the threat. It's about the protection of the pedophile, right? And the different layers of that, from the family, from his family, to the point where they'll threaten the motherfucker, right? That's exposing this shit, as opposed to being more mad about the person that's doing it, because they're all involved in it. That's why.
Right, because what are you doing is giving out public information. You're not sitting up there giving out false information.
Right.
That part.
Right. So we can put his name up and sit up there and get all these facts. It's public information, and you're doing a good job, Mark. I'm a new subscriber, and you're doing a good job. I have a 22-year-old, and my husband has a 12-year-old, so that's my bonus child. And that family is some of the family is very suspect, and I'm knocking on every damn door, and east, west, south, east, north, whatever, and trying to find my baby.
Yeah.
So I thank you and your team for doing a good job, because
Mark and Mary.
right, keep doing what y'all do, and I'm
Yeah, Juanita, I'm gonna post it. I'm very posted outside my on my community wall. But how y'all feeling after hearing what we heard? We heard the paperwork got filed on January 11th. We now I'm just now because I'm hearing that part. I'm hearing this video for the first time in duality with y'all. So a lot of stuff I didn't know that TikTok where she was looking pregnant was done on January the 8th, and she was with Shannon and Jarvis's oldest daughter, Janiyah, and it makes sense. Stuff is adding up now to me. It's like I said, once you go back and really listen to the beginning, a lot of stuff start making sense, and I'm glad to know that video was done on the 8th because it's making sense. Was y'all mad because she was showing, she's showing, and because that video shows that she was knocked up. That baby was knocked up, and the world get to see her TikTok, so they don't know who's seen that TikTok. Family members who's seen it to say, is she pregnant? She look a little fuller than what she usually be, because they've been hiding her out. They've been hiding her out. No cell phone. Not, she can't talk to the Auntie Janella and Kiwana and them no more and stuff like that. They just basically went in hiding, and she kept moving. You know what I'm saying? Granny Butts kept moving from this house to this house and stuff like that to cover the secrets of more and more and more. And the fact that Auntie Monster Butts went and got DNA on January the 9th. Who's thinking about that? When the little girl's missing on January 9th, you go on January 10th to get DNA with this monster to prove that he's your baby dad. Like, for what? Like, y'all weird. They have been weird to me from the beginning of this case and everything. And I'm like, I'm glad it's platforms like Mark D. I'm glad that he was in Detroit to get the cover of the story, because he brings out points that we don't get to see. Everybody is going off the preliminary hearing, and that's kind of like the end of everything when everything's coming out that we didn't get to hear from the beginning. And so we didn't get to see Jarvis with the baby mama hot, telling her to wipe down everything and stuff. She's new to the picture, but what about Angel, the baby mama, allegedly with the foul against him about touching the baby? What about Lucretia with the foul touching the baby? Why none of this came up in the system? Why none of this, you know what I'm saying? When CPS did go, why was none of this ever available for them to look at? To say, damn, like, yeah, he's got 2 previous charges. And look how long them charges been filed on him. So how is he a registered sex offender, but this ain't never came into play? This ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Never came into play, never came out. Like, once he registered, once he check in, y'all get what I'm saying? Sex offenders have to check in every so often. So why didn't them charges come up? Now I want to question who was the office that he was supposed to check into? Because they failed them kids too. Not just Naziah, but they failed all them kids. And these are his kids. Most of the kids are his. That's the sick part. That's the sickest part of it all. He touches his own kids. Hey, Lady Tears. Hey, salute. It is. It's very, Lady Tears, like, I didn't know all of these lies had been told. So someone had told me to let me take my subscribers back to the beginning. So I go back, I play the beginning, and I'm hearing all the lies with Auntie Monster Shannon. It said a lot about the monster granny. Then the brother comes out that got the monster granny. Her brother that he allegedly got her pregnant, and she carried the brother's son. His name comes out in the beginning. The daddy tells a lot about Lady. The fact that Lady ain't even Annette's real daughter spoke volumes. It spoke volumes. Because allegedly Annette's deceased husband is Vari's daddy. That's Nazaya's brother. And then when y'all go to his OMG, yeah, ladies, here when y'all go hear Vari's video, they said, "Where's your father?" They said my father's deceased. He is. It's Annette's deceased husband. And see, when the video got to the news, y'all heard what Mark D said. That's why I'm gonna post this video. Listen to dialogue. Listen to take notes, because he said somebody that used to live in the house told the news about all the molestation and stuff that was going on in that house. Who used to live in the house that told the news, but said the news dumbed it down. The news dumbed it down. So pay attention to all the stones that's being uncovered, everything that you're listening to. That's why I said, get your pens out. Don't listen to me and everybody else. Listen to what's coming out of the family's mouth. Write notes. Take notes. I got notes all over the place. I got notes for days. Like, damn, I didn't know that was said. Inside out. A paper everywhere. Inside out. Like, oh, I didn't know that was said. I thought they said this. Oh, damn. Why Shannon Monster so involved? And then the like I said, Annette's sister was on the other platform the other night saying that other charges is gonna be pressed. She said everybody involved is gonna be charged. Who's everybody involved? See, they ain't just saying Monster Butts is the only one that did something to her. And they said they can't tell everything. But then on another live, the first live they did say the police told them stop searching. That's the first time I heard it. When if you ever go listen to my live where I played Kiwana and the Auntie Janella, talking to those group of ladies, they said the police told them stop searching. Then Roxy, the cousin, made a Facebook post and she said, please stop searching. Nazaya is dead. The police told me everything I needed to hear. And she said, I hate that I have to live with that. And I know y'all didn't want to hear that. She said, I'm watching the court now with the bastard on YouTube. Girl, he's sickening. He's sickening. Like, come on. He's sickening. And I knew. You could tell. You ain't gonna lie, Tony. Top Flight, Juanita, Lady Tia, y'all ain't gonna lie. If I ain't, this is my niece, and he did it. Oh, he going down. He's going down. Point blank, period. I don't want to hear nothing about you, my baby mama. No, I don't give a damn about all that shit's out the window. All that shit's, it's no conversation. It's nothing. It's nothing me and him can talk about ever. And when my kids get older, it's going to be a conversation. It's going to be a conversation. Y'all daddy did some things. You know, when they get older to understand, y'all daddy did some inappropriate things that caused him to go to jail. And this is what I want to make y'all aware of. If anybody ever touches y'all, say anything inappropriate, tell me. It's okay to tell me. I don't care what they say. I don't care if somebody threaten you or anything. That's when you start having real conversation with your children. But now she protecting him by all costs. Of course you're going to protect somebody that you're in on it for. Y'all got to pay attention again. It's easier for Monster Butts to go down and look like the bad person. He's already a bad person. All these allegations, oh yeah, we just put it on him. We just gonna put it on him. Why the kids still in that home? Who is over this year? Who is over the CPS office up there? Like, let's just be honest. That's my question. The kids are still in danger. Because the cousin Sierra, Shannon's cousin, came out and said on 7 Mile Radio that she been touched by Shannon for 6 years, from ages 6 to 12. So we got to take Monster Butts, keep Monster Butts strictly with Naziah. I pray the children still in their care are okay and receiving some mental health care. This is traumatic for them. Children can be cruel and they still have to attend school. Yeah, they said the kids have been picked with. They said one of the family members posted the kids and the kids was being bullied and picked with and stuff like that. And I think when the boyfriend, remember Marquita's boyfriend spoke out and told Mark D, the little boy, Marquita's son took the knife to school, and I think that's why he took a knife to school. I really think he was being bullied based off of what was being said and stuff like that. You know, the kids picking with him and stuff. And plus, he said that he had two Jarvis. He said he had a Jarvis situation. Marquita is Shannon's twin sister. These are the double mint monster sisters. So the double mint monster Marquita, her son had a Jarvis situation. What's the Jarvis situation? The only situation we know is pedophilia. So her son, did he touch her son? Who touched her son? And he said it all happened in that basement over there. Mark D said, what basement? He said that basement where Naziah. What? What's that basement ain't full of nothing. That basement's like the gates of hell. Because everybody was touching everybody. And like I said, we so stuck on Jarvis that we're not looking at the fact that the sexual assault was going on in the house. The incest was going on in the Nets house way before Monster Butts came along. He sniffed that house out perfectly. He sniffed Shannon's pedophilia ass out perfectly. She's a pedophile too. Her own cousin said it. And she named Marquita and Shannon. Now, this ain't alleged. That's what was said at the cousin's mouth. Y'all heard it. I played it here. Straight from over with Mark D. Mark D been on the case before it ever blew up. So they can't say he was clout chasing. He was on the story way before. But I'm going to share these lives for y'all in just a second. And I'll be going live tomorrow and Saturday night. Tomorrow night, I'm doing the story about the black father and the son sexually assaulting the disabled daughter. And to that mother, you are the sickest. To these mothers, y'all not even mothers. Y'all not even mothers at this point. None of y'all mothers. Hey, your earth angel speaks. Hey, love. The sister look like she has attitude. They're sick. I believe he meant that Marquita's son was offering other kids in the basement like Jarvis or I'm gonna have to play it again, Earth Angel Speak, because I gotta Happy Thursday to you, love. I may be reaching, but I think Jarvis called Shannon in the act on doing a sexual assault on a family member, and he started blackmailing her to do his dirt, and he picked Naziah, in my opinion. Who knows? That's allegedly. She said, listen clearly. Okay, I will, your Earth Angel speaking. I hope all is well with you, love. You look beautiful. Love that picture. But yeah, it's a lot of demonic monsters. And I can't say just monsters. You got to put it takes demonic shit. It take a demonic person to go sleep with a disabled daughter and impregnate her, and for the mother to know it and sit back and say nothing. I don't care who you are. I get mad about the smallest things when it comes to my kids. You're welcome. I get mad. I don't know about y'all, but you know what I'm saying? I don't even like my kids to whoop their kids. I get upset. And I mean, I really get upset with them. You know what I'm saying? When they get punished and all that, give her a phone back. Like, Give her a tablet back. Like, girl, stop. Like, I be upset. Because what's not serious to me is serious to them, and I got to respect it. But I be upset and I be in my feelings. So to let alone to sit back and watch somebody touch our baby, man, say, who is the guy I sent you that screenshot of kissing that little girl? Yeah, so I did get a picture of Florentino. And Florentino's kissing this baby out, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I didn't like it. And we know as Granny Monster's son. As Granny Monster's son that called in the other night when I played that live going off. And how he was kissing that baby. And when Top Flight sent me that picture, she's like, oh, sis, I'm going to send you a picture to show you what he looked like while we was playing the live. And so when the live ended, I went and looked at that picture. I said, he ain't have no business kissing on that baby like that. I don't know what type of shit they be on. But, baby, y'all be doing so much inappropriate kissing and grabbing and, like the uncle. Don't forget Uncle Harry. Grabbing on Lazaya, kissing all on her neck and shit. Grinding all behind her with his beard. I'm like, ugh. And he's a tier 3. And when that lady wrote what she wrote under that post over there, it was either Tootie's or either the one. That's why I said look under the comments. So y'all go through the comments and read the comments. Because some of these victims are speaking out. The kids, the girls, the other girls, 13 and 15, messed with Jarvis third on them posts. Not knowing that he was his age, not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, telling their mothers and people that he tried to talk to them. Wonder why Vari ran away. She said we're going to hear more shocking things come out in that court case that's coming up, that's even possible. Well, we will. Oh, yeah. Earth Angel. Yeah. Yeah, she said, I wonder why Vari ran away. Yeah, Top Flight. Eric Gamble's victims are in there. One of his victims is in there, the uncles. It's interesting. And it's sad. It's sad. Girl, we weren't even allowed to sit on any man's lap. You better not. You better not. You better not even be in the presence of company, of your parents' company. You better not. You seen where a content creator told her story on Tootie page. Was that a victim? The one you sent me, was that his victim? Because I didn't understand what you were saying. I meant to go watch it. But is that one of his victims? At all. Pam W. girl, child. Where is the baby mother at? Hell, Tony, which one? Which one? Hell, half of them got cases on them. Where he touched their kids. You ain't got strangers. These are your baby mothers with cases, with sexual assault cases on you. This is so disturbing. It's beyond disturbing. This is beyond. You said you seen where a content creator told her story. Oh, she was just telling a story of a situation like that. Flight, is that what she did? She just told a story of a situation like that. No, I'm asking you. You said you seen the content creator told her story. I'm asking, was her story like a Nazaya story? Did she go through something? That's what I'm saying. This case, I'm like you, Earth Angel. We're going to hear so much. This is going to be one of the sickest cases in America's history that we've heard. And it's based off the incest, based off the incest, based off of them knowing, based off of everything's going to come out. And I know that for a fact, Granny Monster and Auntie Monster is going down with Monster Butts. I bet about $100 on that. I bet you a charge is coming against them. He's not going down by himself on this one. He's not going down by himself on it. But my thing is, just say where she is. For the world, the people that outside people that cared about the little girl, just say where she is. It's just that simple. Ease your conscience, clear your conscience a little bit. Care a little bit about the girl. Just a little bit. Cause we ain't got nothing but chilling bones from y'all. We ain't had a current. The C word is caring in this situation, but we've got nothing but chilling bones from y'all. It's scary with y'all. Was it the little girl mom? And while he was doing these things to the little girl, she was addicted to drugs. She lived in Ohio. What happened to us as a people? Butterfly. I've been asking the same thing. Like, y'all been asking the same thing. I'm going to check it out, Flight. I'm going to check it out before I go to bed tonight. This is crazy. Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section if you like. I'm going to show these lives. She said, yep. In that case where the chick left her kids alone and all that shit for 4 years is next in line. Then the other chick that buried her son. I'm so sick of this shit in my city. Also, you are in Detroit. You are in Detroit. I'm like Butterfly. What happened to us? Oh wow, so it's his daughter. No. He touched his kids, Tony King. You got to catch up. You way behind on this one, baby. It's too much to uncover, Tony. I was born and raised in the D. So you hearing a lot. And that's what I'm saying, Earth Angel, don't the streets talk? I know in where I'm from in Lexington, the streets talk, I be like, I don't even know them. You get what I'm saying? I be telling people like, I don't even know them. Tell me y'all ain't never somebody be like, girl, you know whoop de woo. And I be like, I don't even know. But just how the streets talk. That's just how people talk. She said, that's why I'm so mad about the statue. Okay. All right, I'll check it out on Top Flight. The streets are talking like crazy. What the streets saying, hey Nola, happy Thursday. I hope you had a blessed Thursday. What the streets are saying, I'm trying to watch Courtney. And listen, Tony, don't just watch, listen, and you gotta run them back 2 and 3 times sometimes. I'm telling you, you gotta run it back. Oh, it's up the street. So what's she talking about on this case? She said, let me see on my notes. Marquita said, damn, what do I do with that sheet of paper? Tell me this real quick before I get up out of here, what Marquita said about this street. Dang, y'all just have my piece of paper with my notes on it from my last. I be sitting up here while I be off the camera, y'all. I be up there listening and jotting down notes like crazy. I don't play. I don't. Oh yeah, I think it's here. I think I put it with my other monster butt notes. I hate keeping notes on his ass in here. I hate keeping notes on his ass, boy. I'm telling you. I got so many notes laying around about. I'm gonna put this one in the ball. So she said that Marquita said that they seen her last on Mac and Warren, East Warren, at a gas station. She said Belford, not auto drive. Okay. And I just want to pray for everybody in this chat, to the family and friends. I hope God keep y'all and myself out of harm's way. In the mighty name of Jesus, I love y'all. Loves. Amen. Amen, Flight. Amen. Because, baby, we need him. We need him. I couldn't even sit in the... he disgusts me. I'm disgusted. And the fact that y'all keep threatening people about him, is crazy to me. In everything we've heard, y'all gotta think all these lives we done heard from Mark D. They always threatening him. They are always threatening him about Jarvis. They always, oh, that's my 5 kids. I have 5 children by him. I wouldn't even dare admit it. I wouldn't dare admit it. Nobody would know. God, his kids? Absolutely not. Who said? Who said? Are them his kids by you? No, they're not. Who said? Yeah, I messed with him. I didn't know. I'm a lie and everything. I ain't even know. You don't get no. You don't get no accolades for me. Who? Might even say I ain't never messed with him. I ain't never messed with him. Y'all ain't court, ain't cried, ain't shed a tear. Then y'all get up there with all these people, the news people. Y'all ain't cried. Ready to get some money. Now y'all riding around in new cars, just a smiling and shit. Like shit sweet and cute. And your grandbaby ain't been found, man. Y'all, man, say, can't nobody tell me nothing. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear nothing else about no tablets. She didn't have, no, none of that. I know what I know. We not slow. You don't have to be a detective or nothing to put pieces to a puzzle together based on what's said out of their mouth. That's why I don't do all of that. I'm not like relocate, change my children. Come on, butterfly. All of that. It's a difference from putting. It's a difference from putting allegations on people that you just don't know and wasn't there for. Then really listening to what's coming out of their mouth and go, "Oh, you did that. You did something. Can I say what you done? I can't, but I know you did something. You played a good part in it. It's not him by himself. I know that. Come on, you sister. Absolutely not. I couldn't even look at him in court. I would point him out, but that's how he get out of me. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said I want y'all to hear from them, hear from the daddy. Give y'all thoughts on the daddy from what y'all heard. When y'all heard Shannon talk, what's y'all thoughts on her hearing the lies, hearing the Tamara King call in and say, I did ask y'all a question. I'm a police commissioner, first division in my city. And I advocate for this. And I just wanted to help y'all. What y'all think? That's why I said hear from them. Hear from the sister. That's why I play that 5-hour live. Hear from the father. Hear from her. Hear from the best friend. They never went outside. Only time them kids would go outside is to throw trash out, and they be in the backyard playing, and it's a gate back there. But then Shannon got right there after he said, and we know everything. When Mark D said, well, what's everything? I'm going to let Shannon tell you that. But then Shannon get right on the phone. He had another phone. The kids run up and down the street and play all the time. They always up and down the street, and Nazaya done ran off and da. But I thought when he said that she ever ran off, you said no. So that's why I said, listen to what come out of their mouth. I could get up here and make up all kind of shit for somebody to be like, yep. But I don't want to. I want to go off what I heard come from them, the lies. And I dot my lies and I cross the lies T's when I do this. Oh, Shannon said, oh, okay. Shannon said, oh, okay. On this one, Shannon said, oh, damn. I didn't know Shannon said, I didn't know. Oh, let me go on this page. Ooh, another one. Ooh, at the preliminary though, let me get to them notes. Ooh, let me get to these notes. Let me get to King. Let me get to Roxy. Let me get to. I do this. Why I be up here off the camera? I do this. I listen to them. I listen to people. The same way y'all get on here and listen to me, I listen to people and what they say, and I backtrack. She said, nobody told y'all today I love you and you are somebody. Don't ever let nobody make you feel different. Man, that was no love in her. It was no love in that house, y'all. This, yeah, y'all know, like Royalty said earlier, the shit we been listening to all day and all night, we see that shit in movies. We don't, you don't just be seeing that shit, hearing that shit like it's okay. We don't hear this kind of stuff. Like, we didn't grow up listening to this kind of stuff like it was. When you heard it, you got older and your mama probably told you, like how me and my mama was close, and mama used to tell us stuff like, yeah, she messed the whoop for years. And we'd be like, what? That's his kid. And we'd be like, what? We found out so many kids was people's siblings in our town when we got older. Just kicking it with mom, like, what, mama, who? What you say? Who? That's her brother. But you wouldn't let us sit around grown folk conversation and all of that. We better not even, man, TikTok. If TikTok was out when we was kids, we couldn't do all of that. We had to use a phone. And the phone was in the kitchen and in our parents' room. We didn't even have no cell phone. You got to use that. You got to talk in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Top Flight, I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all my riders. Even me, even you, Miss Eula's sister. Thank you for coming through, and I hope you had a blessed Thursday. But yeah, listen. Listen to these lives. Listen to that. Take y'all time with that 5-hour live and listen to everybody. I'm going to leave the timestamps on the community wall so y'all can go straight to it and come up with y'all analogy based off of what they said. Now, we can all have our own thoughts on what happened and what could have happened. But what they said out their mouth, go with that. Shannon told so many lies. Even the commissioner said, I'm just trying to help. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, all the lies and stuff is being spread. I just ask y'all a simple question. A lot of darkness that's being hidden is coming to the light now. The demons are being exposed. Demons, they are. You right, Earth Angel. I love you, sis. I love you. All the demons in that house are coming to fruition, and I don't like it. Because y'all know, if it's them, it's more. Because even the cousin Sierra said to the cousin, some cousin, she said, tell your story. You too busy taking up for them, but tell your story. And then Mark D said it was a cousin that talked to the news people that used to live in the house. Who's that? And y'all swept it under the rug. Who said it? What was said? See, we got to stop this as black families and holding secrets like that. Everywhere, absolutely. Earth Angel, everywhere. It is. It's spreading like a disease out here. Like, it's sickening. It's unheard of. It's almost becoming like, y'all, they trying to make it the norm. Like the story tomorrow, sexually assaulting your disabled daughter. What? What you letting molest your daughter for to keep, long as he stayed in the house with it? Like, what? You're not even a mother. Y'all can't call these people mothers either. They're not mothers. They're not mothers at all. And I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of talking about these kind of cases. They mess with my sleep. They mess with my mental. But then I think about what these kids went through that don't got a voice. They're scared to talk. That don't have people like y'all in the chat that use your voice. That's ready to fight for them and don't even know them. People in other chats, people all around the world that's looking for this girl, that want this girl to be alive so bad. And they don't even want her to be alive to tell the story. They just want her to be alive just to take care of her, comfort her, love her. It was never the norm. That's why God is allowing us to see it. He's about to make a back move that's going to shake us for Earth Angel. Yes. And he is. It is. That's why we only getting 2 cases of eggs. You can't find eggs nowhere. All my life, we ain't never been limited on eggs. All my life, we ain't never heard about bird flu, mad cow disease. Never, never. Mosquitoes killing you. Never. We've been getting bit by mosquitoes for years. We played hide and go seek and some more shit for years. In the bushes getting towed up. Go home and it looked like they played a tic-tac-toe on your body and some more design. You got mosquito tattoos now. Mosquitoes are killing you. Yeah, I've been woke. Earth Angel, I've been woke, love. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in with me and rocking out with me, man. Y'all be riding with me for real. Y'all be showing me so much love. Just y'all being here. And just me knowing y'all safe. When I see y'all names in my chat, just heard from Top Flight. Just when she see me start, sis straight. Sis cool. She alive. I don't know if she's doing okay, but sis alive. When I get a email from Earth Angel, she's good. When I heard from my girl Allison, she good. When they're positive or Jamie hit me up, they good. When Miss Callie hit me up, she good. It feel good just to see our name pop in my phone. Like, they good. Let me go live and make sure I see everybody's faces. Let me make sure I see. Miss Tony King hit me up on Facebook. She good. The sister's crying looking crazy for what she should have been asking. Who is that little girl? She needs to be locked up too. They all do. Tony. They all do. Have you noticed there aren't many men? That it's not. It's not. Shankrock actually said it's so sick he don't want to. And you know it's a lot of women. Madam Oracle came over and sat on my panel with me. Salute to her. And she was like, Miss Parker, I wanted to cover it, but she's like, after talking to my subscribers, they was like, nah, it's too much. So Miss Sheila, it'd be too much. It'd be like I was so already into it, I couldn't let it go. I cannot wait. Oh, it's sake on me. Can't wait till March 7th. I believe that is the day the judge said it will be others that will be locked up on March. Ooh, child. It's coming. Like, it's coming. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. I'll be in Kentucky when it go down. I will be tuned in. I will be laid in my other bed in Kentucky and tuned in. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Don't forget y'all, I'm walking to the SR meet and greet with y'all. So I'm be excited when I get there. Girl, not wild. Not in the chats or calling in now. That's something to think about. You right. I said it. I said, word to me. Oh boy, pulled up Miss Eula and spoke up with me on his case. He's very into salute to our boy because our boy has really been keeping up with these cases. He's a content creator too, Miss Eula. If you got on my community a while, you'll see me share. I share so many people out. It might take you a few to find them, but you'll see our boy. But if you go through my lives, he's hit the panel a couple of times. He's very in tune to the case, and I appreciate him so much for sharing his thoughts as a man, because I love hearing a man's perspective on a lot of these cases. And I'm on one. Salute to you tonight. I'm on one. I appreciate you so much for hitting the panel with me tonight and also sending me a story that I'm going to be covering too. I'm going to cover that Sunday to hear about these. I don't rock with CPS. I don't believe in it. It's a lot of trafficking going on. Y'all just think trafficking goes on with these rich folks. Or my boo Allison. What is the sister talking about on the podcast? Who's on the podcast? The little girl. Which podcast? Tony King. What podcast? Miss Parker, you're doing great work. Keep these baby names alive. Thank you. Yeah, Allison, and thank you. Brianna Lopez. Allison sent me the story of Brianna Lopez. That's y'all thinking Nazia's case is sickening with the demons, but Brianna Lopez being a 6-month-old baby and getting done the way she was, that was one of the hardest stories I had to tell on my podcast. I had never been, I was shaking. after I ended that live. I could barely eat. It stained me. That reason alone, that story alone, I couldn't go live for a few days. Like I think I was making excuses, but that story alone, she said, "I love you all the most." This and Miss Parker, I've got you tucked nicely in my Earth Angel wing. Teehee. Everyone have a blessed night. You too, Earth Angel. I work at 5 a.m. Miss Parker, so I fell asleep, but I love your content. I love you too, Tannis. I love you too. I love your input. I love y'all being so positive in the chat. I just heard her mentioning the podcast in the courtroom. I gotta go back and listen. I gotta go back and listen, Tony. I gotta go back and run them through help chat scared. Look, she said she's scared of flying. Girl, the way these planes are going down. If y'all didn't get to catch it, go over there and check my live out I did at 6 o'clock about these planes. We want answers. And I know that the family of those that's been in these crashes want answers. And we don't want to hear about Biden and the administration. No, fool, you the president. We're talking about you and what's happening under you, not him. So yeah, we want answers. People pay money to go see their loved ones go on to work and stuff like that by commuting through planes, and people are scared because of what you allowing Elon Musk to get in there and do. He's doing the devil's work. You in there doing a devil's dance, and we're not going. We're not going. You lied about groceries and stuff. Just, like I said, people say he a pitch. People say he a pitch. We just got to stop going. When people show you who they are like him, you got to believe it. Or you're doomed. And basically, everybody's damn near doomed. I got to walk out. But yeah, basically, you're doomed. I'm walking there where I even told my kids, I was like, no planes. No planes this year. No planes. No planes. Go everywhere by car. Blessings, everyone. We have to pray for God's comfort and protection. So many wicked people in the world. Yeah, y'all make sure. And I appreciate my girl Phoenix for coming in here, dropping Let's Save the Kids, her and the Bryson family. Always, advocating for saving the kids, and they're doing some major work. Phoenix is over there doing major work on her channel. Y'all go follow my girl Phoenix. She has petitions and everything. We have to stick together in this fight. Like you said, Top Flight, it takes a village and stuff like that. And, Butterfly, we can stand out to be different. It's not judging. We just stand out to be different and really put in the work to fight. Girl, child, baby, the way them knees gonna give out, baby. I told you, I made that post about my knees not being the same knees I used to do the Tootsie Roll with, girl. Again, thank y'all so much for rocking out with me. I appreciate my riders. Y'all make sure y'all follow Shake Rock. Make sure y'all go follow We Out of Receipts. Make sure y'all go follow my girl, the Muffy Unfiltered. Make sure y'all follow my sis, Miss Callie's Kitchen. Make sure y'all go follow my boy, Oh Boy. Make sure y'all follow my girl, 504 Girl. Make sure y'all follow my girl, Bird. My girl, Miss B, came through earlier. Real Vibe came through. Let me see. And if you're a content creator and I don't know, and my sister Juanita, bro, make sure y'all go follow Juanita. If y'all content creator, I ain't said your name, let me know so I can drop your link, because I like to support. That's what it's about. Supporting. I love you too. And I'm going to check out what you send me to. Thank you guys again. I'm getting out of here. Hopefully y'all pull up with me tomorrow. Tony, I'll send you all the stuff you need to know, and check out them lives that I put on my community wall. When y'all dropped in 7 Mal, salute him and show him mad love for keeping her name alive and getting that truth out there, does, okay? Trump's not for everyone. He's not discriminating the ones that vote him in. Them too. Yeah, girl. Miss Eula. And salute to all my people that got memberships and stuff. Thank y'all so much. Leslie, you became a member tonight. Thank you for joining my riding team. I appreciate you, my girl Allison, my girl Tannis, and stuff. Have a wonderful night. Each one of y'all have a wonderful night. You know what I'm saying? And leave a comment outside this video if you have a story to share. I got so many right now. I'm gonna try to get to them at least by Monday. Go live a few times to get some stories out there that I do got, because it's another story where a young lady and her baby came up missing, top flights and that. But Allison sends me good stories, and if this is my email, guys. Let me leave it in the chat. If you want to email me and talk about anything. And Miss Earth Angel, I'm gonna be calling you in a couple of I'll call you Saturday if that's okay. This is my look, y'all. I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm spelling. Is that my right name? Yeah. Yeah, just email me or whatever, you know what I'm saying, if you feel more comfortable doing it that way. Because I know, like, mostly everybody's got an email and stuff like that. If you got anything you want to share with me, like a story you want to share, your story. So I'm going to be sharing Earth Angel story too, about cancer and stuff and being a survivor and staying prayed and blessed up. Thank you guys so much. And Marty and Nikki, thank y'all for coming here, dropping the meet and greet information. I appreciate you guys for doing that and saving me. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, okay? It's gonna be a little late, not too late, but it is gonna be about 9-ish when I do that live. And you guys, Tannis, man, thank y'all for sharing y'all thoughts on that lady, because I'm over Detroit at this point. Miss Angie, I love you, girl, for the information you be dropping in here. Also, our thing to the ladies up in Detroit, thank y'all for dropping the streets, telling us what's what. You know what I'm saying? If we're hearing things right, and I appreciate all the information. Okay, guys? Everybody have a blessed Friday, man. Y'all enjoy, and I'm gonna give me some wine for tomorrow. I'm gonna give me some wine, and I'm winding down with y'all. We're gonna ride out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give our commentary on this sick ass family and so many more, okay? Thank y'all again. Everybody have a great night.